Oh my God, 28.
Hey, guys.
What's going on, y'all?
Welcome back to Soul Palate Podcast.
Welcome to Soul Palate, y'all. I'm Capri.
I am Dee.
Yes.
And before we dive too far into it, make sure that you hit that subscribe button.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you like. Mm-hmm. Make sure you share it before you even listen to it or watch it, honey. Just go ahead and throw it on out there to the universe.
Yes.
And yeah, turn on your notifications so that you know when our episodes drop.
Please do. I just want to shout out to all the new subscribers. We hit 100 subscribers finally on YouTube. That's so
slow stroll, but you know, it's progress. Progress is progress.
That's all that matters to me. Once you get to 3 digits, I'm happy. You know, I'm happy. Our followers on Instagram are going up. Engagement's looking cool. Like, we're doing pretty cool. Thank you for those that are commenting on the YouTube. I don't get to see those notifications. I don't even know where they come to
our email.
I don't even see them there. When I go in there, I don't see them.
Probably because I open them, but I don't delete them.
Right,
like, I open the emails, but I don't.
Like, when I go, I'm like, I only see, like, podcast news or some shit. I'm like, okay.
Girl.
Yeah, like.
You don't see? Oh, you don't get nothing from YouTube?
You see what I'm saying?
YouTube, right?
Yeah.
You get all that TikTok and stuff, too.
TikTok.
And the
Buzzsprout. Google.
Oh, child, don't be lying. I don't know why you're not seeing them.
That's what I'm saying.
Because I see every comment notification.
That's why I was like, damn. That's why when I went on there and I was like, wow, that's really cool. People comment. So I just want to say thank you.
Thank you, guys. We appreciate the engagement.
It's not my spam either. Maybe I gotta search for it. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, try searching for it just to see if it shows up in your inbox, just to make sure they're like showing up.
We see y'all. We here. We appreciate it.
We do.
We really do.
We drinking single malt today.
Oh, yeah.
We got a lineup of Westland. This is a whole new lineup from what we've tasted before. These are all brand new, just in a seal box. They'll be dropping this week sometime, I think. We got
this whole new lineup?
Yeah.
Oh,
and there's another one. There's actually 6 that came in. But 2 of them were Maplewood, just 2 different barrels. So nice. I only pulled one of them. And so, yeah, we've got Maplewood finish, and then we got a bunch of different wine finishes.
Nice.
So,
Westland is Portland?
They are Seattle.
Seattle. Okay. I wasn't too far off.
Yeah, Westland is a single malt outlet of Seattle, y'all. I already did some background information on a previous episode. Go back and watch it, honey. Look.
Yes.
And, yeah, I'm so excited about these.
Yay.
So, let's do our first sip and then get into our catch-up. All of these are 7 years old. They're going to be varying in proof, of course. And they vary in the barrel finishing. So this one, I should have had this pulled up already. Shame on me.
Shame. Shame.
So yeah, we're starting with our Maplewood. I kind of tried to do it from like potentially driest to potentially sweetest.
Sweet relative.
Relative, yeah. Because we're starting with a Maplewood finish and then we're ending with 2 dessert wine finishes. So that's what I mean from dry to sweet. So yeah, we're gonna start with the Maplewood. What is the proof on this bitch? Let me see. And all these are, let me not say finished. Sorry, Westland ages their single malts in these barrels.
So which one are we on?
We're on the Maplewood. They're not in order because I wrote them out of my memory of what I know I pulled.
Pay attention.
But yeah, these are all aged for 7 years in these barrels, not finished. Sorry, I gotta stay on top of myself with that. This one is barrel number 6059. Yes. Okay. And it is 51.5 ABV, so that's what, 102? No, 103.
You said 51?
51.5, so 103. Okay, 103 proof, that ain't bad.
That's not bad at all. I can handle that. That's not bad at all.
Doesn't that sound so great, y'all? That's like light years beyond our first few episodes.
We're doing better.
Now it's like, I can handle that.
120s, 115s. 103 sound like a
walk
of the park.
Hazmat, honey.
Yeah.
103 is a walk of the park.
Watch out.
Ooh. The nose is light.
I'm not gonna lie, it smells like a Sharpie marker.
Kind of, yeah. Not as pungent
not like
as
a
the
bad
Sharpie
way.
marker.
I like the way Sharpie smells, so that's just me.
Yeah, it's not as heavy on like the chemical that will make you pass out from a Sharpie. But I could see how you're getting that.
It also smells like cherry.
Yeah. It's peppery. I feel like I also
Orange
smell
oil.
like the wood. Like.
Yeah, no, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, like
really the staves.
The staves, yeah. I love when that happens.
Huh.
The fruit is super light on here. It's not. No one note is like.
I kind of guess like fruit leather too, if that makes any sense. Like a.
Like fruit punch type of.
Yeah.
Type of John.
Not like exactly like something like a house made fruit leather, not one that you would buy.
Okay, so not overly sweet.
Yeah. Okay.
Hot. Oh yeah, I feel that heat.
Ooh.
Like a two-step into my palate.
Okay, I think I got the maple on the end, but
yeah, what
it kind of tastes winey. It tastes like grapes almost to me.
Yeah, it tastes like, but it tastes like fermented grape.
Yeah,
because I was trying to figure out what is this like tinge of funk that I'm getting in the front, and that's what it's giving, like fermented grape. I get some roastiness there. There's something interesting happening here.
yeah. I'm like, it's definitely hotter.
Yeah.
Than I thought it was gonna be, and it goes through a lot of changes.
It does. That's why I'm having a hard time like saying one thing.
It goes really fast.
Texturally, that's interesting. Like
it just tingles my mouth.
It tingles my mouth, but then it like dries out on the sides. But then like my front palate's still watering. It's weird. Water brought out chocolate on the nose.
Yeah, I'm still getting that Sharpie thing. A little cherry.
Yeah, a little bit. It's definitely underneath that woodsy surface there happening.
Definitely a woodsy surface. Like wood chips.
Yep. Literally. That's interesting. Okay, wood chip.
Yes.
Westland wood chip. So what's been going on, girl?
Nothing. I've been working.
I ain't seen you in 2 weeks.
2? Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah. Just been working. That's about it. Worked 5 days last week.
I was just about to say, what made you do that? You were just catching up on because you've been traveling.
Monday was Mexico in the bottle, and a lot of people on the team wanted to go, so I was like, I'll work, especially because I took off Saturday. I was like, why not make it up? So I really only had Tuesday off last week, and then outside of that, worked every day. Had my class on Sunday, but we're doing good. The warm weather is breaking.
Yes,
so that's beautiful.
The weather is weathering finally.
Yeah, and not mad. I'm not mad about that at all. I been cooking a lot this week.
Yeah, she made seafood glizzies, y'all.
Yes, they are delicious. I still have some in the freezer. I just got to get some more buns, some potato buns.
Oh, you have them like made. Oh, yeah. Can I take one home?
Not this round. The next round, yes. Okay, y'all. So this is the only reason why, because usually I'd be like, absolutely. So, me and Mr. Man, we in here or whatever. I'm like, okay, I'm so excited. I took the fish out the freezer. It's thawed. We're about to do this. I made breakfast. Did I make breakfast? I think no, we ate leftovers. We had something else the night before. And so while that was going on, I was like, okay, so we sit here, clean the dishes. I pull out the blender. And I can't eat regular fish, so I saw this recipe online. And I did scallop, shrimp, and lobster. And so at first I just dumped it all in to the blender, which was dumb. I should have just did it in pieces, but I just threw it all in because I was like, oh, online, you looking at the video, of course, I got to think about the video.
They're throwing everything in there.
They're throwing everything in there. It's just like, just blending up. I'm like, this is going to be easy. No.
Oh, the wood. I forgot about the wood. bitch.
So, I put it in there. And only the bottom was like kind of blended. I'm like, oh man, like I don't want this to be like a weird mush. Yeah. Like I want that to be like, I guess, I don't know how it's supposed to be. But it's not, so I'm like, all right, let me get something to as this is going to kind of mix it up. I pick up a wooden spoon. And, I'm like, okay, it catch a little bit. I'm like, okay, it's not that bad. It catch a little bit. I'm like, okay. And then I was like, okay, that sounded like a chunk of the tip of it. Let me look. And it was. And I was like, let me stop this. And I was like, Mr. Man, like, I just need your help. Like, the spoon broke off. Can you help me? He's like, okay, let me see. And so he's in there. He's like, okay, now you pulse it and I'll like stir it. I'm like, okay. So it catches a little bit. He's like, oh, okay. Then it catches a little bit more. And he's like, I'm like, and then it catches, and then all we hear is,
oh my God.
And then we look at each other like,
I was trying to understand why y'all use the same spoon for the second round.
So, right, like, I'm like, okay. So we just hear clack, clack, clack. Then we like, fuck it. So we just still eat. Use the same spoon. Let's take the spoon out, bitch. Half of it is gone almost. Almost half of it is gone. Like a quarter of it is gone. And I'm like, oh my God, the spoon don't even look like nothing it looked like when it went in that blender. Poor spoon, like, Lord, they done sacrificed my life for this damn sausage.
Not sacrifice my life.
So as we finally figured it out, got it all blended. And we're like, as we're pulling it out the blender, we're searching for the big chunks or whatever like that. And it looked fine. When I was plating, so then, you're supposed to plate them, roll them up so you can boil them and then cook them. And so as I'm rolling them, they look fine. We had a little factory going. He pulled over the table. I was rolling the plastic. He was rolling the foil. He was dropping them in the hot. I was putting them in the cold. Like, it was a little
nice little assembly line.
I also had to hurry up because I had to go to work. I started late, so I had to go to work. And I was like, we got to get this done. But, y'all, there's definitely still wood in them. Not big chunks. Just like, you're like, oh, that's a piece of the spoon. You take it out. But bitches, they're good. They're really tasty. I
wood and all.
I made truffle fries the other day, which I might make for lunch today. And then I also did a salad with goat cheese and cranberries, which we was in there. And I fed myself for like 3 days. I still got some left. So it was great.
Well, yes. I look forward to the wood-free glizzy.
You can have one.
No, it's fine. I don't know.
But you're going to be eating on the wood.
Spoon agrees with my insides, so I'll just...
No, there's for real smaller pieces that I have ingested for sure. But now we know. Well, really, it definitely made me want a food processor. I don't know where I'm going to put it. But you know what? I actually don't use the cabinet over my... fridge, so I could probably put it in there, but definitely with a fruit processor now.
Oh yeah, I use my Vitamix like shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I like that it comes with the little tamper thing.
Yeah,
the thing that's like meant to go in there while you're using.
Exactly. Which I don't know why I got one of them for my juicer. I don't know why I didn't think about using it. I don't know.
That's hilarious.
But
you wouldn't think about it.
We tried, and we honestly it was a success. I like to try new things I see on Instagram, and they don't always come out the first time. Like I tried making the stuffed shell pastas. I don't know if I showed you that.
No.
Okay, so
I love stuffed shells.
So fuck you, Instacart.
Ooh.
There's this beautiful, delicious garlic sun-dried tomato stuffed shell pasta that I saw on Instagram. And I was like, oh my God, that looks so good. Y'all know I don't really like to keep pasta in here, but I was like, I really want to try this. I think this would be a really good dish for the week, whatever. I bought all the ingredients. I spent $300 on groceries, which is about to be a norm because I actually like cooking now. At least trying out new things.
Once you make exactly what you want and you're like so satisfied with it,
can't nobody else do this?
You can't do it.
Like no one else can do this.
And sometimes I'm not willing to pay a motherfucker to try.
You know? So, I mean, at this point, it's either like you spend that much on groceries, you're going to spend the same amount going out to eat. So
and at least you get more when you spend it on groceries.
It spans over like days.
Exactly.
Weeks. So I buy all the ingredients. They give me the wrong shells. They give me the mini shells.
How you going to stuff a mini? Well, I guess they don't know you're stuffing them, but still.
But still, if I want jumbo, why the fuck do I want small?
Yeah.
That don't make no sense.
Not at all.
And I miss the notifications to be like, just don't bring it. But I'm so glad she still brought it because I still did everything else that I was supposed to do. I chopped up the shrimp. I garlic shrimp. I actually made it because I wanted to spread the shrimp. First off, seafood is expensive, so I did a little bit of the shrimp for the pasta and most of the shrimp for the glizzies because that's what I really want the shrimp for. And so I made it also with chicken in it, chicken and shrimp. Did the whole thing. It was so good. It lasted. I made a big ass pot like I was feeding 10 people, but it lasted us. It was so good. I want to make it again, but I'm like also trying to stay away from pasta, so I don't know. But maybe I'll do like once a month or something. It was so good. Yes. It was really tasty.
I love stuffed shells.
Yeah.
Monica makes the best stuffed shells. I love She makes all of the great decadent shit that I really shouldn't eat as much as I would like to eat.
You want to eat. I want to make, like, I want to go into the grocery. I want to buy some more, but I got enough food to make some other shit that I'm supposed to be making. Yes. So let me go through all my groceries and then
I haven't tried making stuffed shells yet. I should try it.
Yeah.
I should give it a whirl.
Because online it was like so pretty and bright, and I was like, "Oh, this looks like the sauce is creamy and tomatoey, sun-dried tomatoes, and like and the basil and the parsley." I'm like, "This is so nice." So
yes,
I made it.
I was gonna say that's the vibe it was giving you once you had.
And every day, even as it sat, I was just like, "Wow, this is actually really good. This is seasoned well. This sauce is good, not too creamy."
Yeah, and then when the sauce has time to marinate with that basil and that sun-dried,
it was so good.
Yes, God.
How are you? How's your week? 2 weeks?
I was gonna say my 2 weeks has been good. Working. It's the regular old shit at Sealbox, child. Just trying to, still looking for some staff.
Yeah.
So, why is it so hard to find good staff?
I don't know.
I'm so confused.
I really don't. Like, you really notice how much people are just not workers.
Not workers.
They just really aren't.
They're not workers, but they're also not like bosses. Like, if you can't be a boss, you can't self-manage, then you gotta at least be a worker bee.
Yeah,
like have some work ethic about yourself. How you just don't know how to run shit or be delegated shit.
Right.
Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. And that's because I only really have my own work experience to go off of. I've never been a piss poor employee ever.
Me neither, actually.
Probably come into some spaces with a little attitude, but I mean, whatever.
Yeah, well, that's
my work speaks for itself, and it's always warranted. It's never like I just walk in there ready to just be a pain.
Do you think? Do you all have like incentives that make people want to like make a goal? Sometimes
we don't, and I feel like we should. I don't know what that would look like.
Right, it's like you do this many, say you finish all your labels by the end of the week, we'll give you a bottle. And
see, we currently give staff a bottle of the month every month. Nice. It is, but motherfuckers is ungrateful. So that doesn't necessarily make them perform any better. So I stretch it out to the end of the month before I even pick a bottle. And if the month has been shitty, I don't give one out.
That's real.
Like, what am I rewarding you for? But I do think some sort of like incentives, and like I also want to do like some like educational-ish sessions, like talking about new spirits that have come in and like tasting through stuff like that. I just get turned off people who are not interested. Like, if you just want to take shots of shit, it's not worth my time to go through this process with you.
That's real.
Like, if you're not interested in learning anything about what you're drinking, and you just think you better be in here just getting a little tipsy before you go back to your fucking station, it's not worth it. Yeah. There's no point.
Yeah.
Like, the point is to educate you so you can get it and have a full kind of sensory experience around what we're selling people. So now you've seen the label, you've tasted the juice, you see the difference between a triple cask and the double oaked or whatever. Right. That's what I want to do it for. These motherfuckers, child. That's why I'm just trying to find some people who are really into like the spirits world. Like, they don't have to be bartenders or something like that. Like, just into that world, period.
Yeah.
And just kind of want to learn whatever they can learn in that space. So I'm trying to find that, but that's kind of hard to find. It's so niche.
Yeah, that's true.
And so that's why I like to get like referrals and stuff, but I haven't gotten any good referrals recently. So I'm just still trying to figure that out, child. But tomorrow I won't be worried about that because I'm going to Kentucky, bitch.
Yes.
I'm so excited. So tomorrow when I get there, I'm going to Nulu Distillery. I'm excited about that. Yeah. And then Wednesday, which is the whole reason I'm going to be hanging out with Nick at Bardstown.
Nice.
So I'm excited about that, and I'm going to be staying at Bardstown Motor Lodge.
Okay.
Which is like this little boutique-y motel, but it's actually like nice, not dodgy like these other motels. So I'm excited to finally experience Bardstown because everyone has been but me, and I don't like it.
I've never been.
You haven't been yet, but you've been to Kentucky though.
I do go to Kentucky. I've been to Kentucky only twice, 3 times.
So this will technically be my second time in Kentucky. The first time I was only there for like 24 hours.
Okay.
So this time I'll get 3 distilleries in. So Thursday I'll go to Starlight. Wednesday I'm gonna try to go to another distillery too. Just try to go to something near Bardstown.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll go to Starlight before I head home Thursday night. So I'm excited about that. I'm hoping to pick a barrel or something.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Yeah, I hope you do.
We'll see what they let me do.
I love it. I love when you're in your space and you're in your groove.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it and stay inspired. I've actually been inspired. I'm trying to stay inspired.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
I'm excited about Kentucky and just see how these like big ass distilleries do the things.
Yeah,
because I've been to a lot of like craft distilleries, like the smaller operations and stuff like that. I haven't done nothing on the Kentucky Bourbon Trail.
Yeah.
And Bardstown is like huge, and they do a lot of contract distilling for so many people. So I'm just excited to see.
Wow.
Like, yeah, they do the distilling for Blue Run. They do the distilling for this newer, like more accessible brand called Green River. They do a lot for a lot of brands. So Seal Box, some of our barrels are Bardstown. So yeah, I'm excited about that. And I was like, I made it a point to go where Nick was going because I was like, I need the things. Give me my things. I need the treatment. So I'm excited about that. But
Thanks, Nick.
It's been good. We celebrated Ra's birthday. You were there for that. Yes. She loved everything. Everything was a surprise.
How was hibachi?
Hibachi was great. Yes. She did not know that's what we were going to do. I was like driving in DC. I was like, how do I like not go straight to Monica's house so she doesn't know where we're going? Like,
so
I had to turn the navigation off so she wouldn't see where we were going. But I was like, kept having to look at my phone because I didn't know how the fuck to get there by heart. And so, then I pull up and park like on the side of her building, like in front of a different building. She was like,
what are we doing?
Yeah, like, what are we doing here? She's like, wait, what are we doing at Monica's house? I was like, who says it's Monica's house? There's a whole building right here, a whole apartment building that's nothing to do with Monica whatsoever.
Monica's house, basically.
But then she also didn't know who was coming. So that was part of the surprise, too.
Awesome.
So Kia and Steve came because they couldn't make it to the brunch.
Right.
And then her Aunt Tam came to that, too. So
awesome.
It was fun. It was just what was it, 7 of us? Yeah, just the 7 of us.
I keep forgetting Tam was her aunt. I keep forgetting
that. I know. You would think that's her motherfucking niece. No, that's her aunt. It's her, because that's her mother's sister.
Aunt Tam. Like, who's Aunt Tam? Yeah, that's definitely her aunt.
I was looking at old pictures of Ra yesterday. Her, Tam, and Ra's mother all share face.
Oh, wow.
It's fucking nuts. The fucking jaw structure, the fucking smile, everything. I was like, wow. This is a lot.
That is so funny.
But no, it was good. She enjoyed everything. Bali and Springs was a vibe.
Yes.
Oh my God. We have to go back every month now.
I love it.
It's so great. Yeah. I need spa time prioritized in my life.
That's so real.
Because that was everything. We were there for literally 10 hours and had no desire to really leave.
That's good.
We just had other shit to do, but
yeah,
it was great. We did a body scrubs because they didn't have any massage services available. Everything was so booked up. So we just did the body scrub situation. She did like a detox mud mask joint, and then I did like a pineapple coconut scrub or whatever. And we were able to like share a room together and do it. So it was cool. It was cool. Yes. It's a little weird having people like scrub you and you're laying on a table and they're rinsing you on the table. I was like, this feels different.
That's
like I'm laying down in a shower, kind of.
Yeah, it also feels
like someone else is doing it.
That's weird. I don't know.
It felt good, but in my mind, I was like, this is a little exposed. I mean, it covered our major parts, but I was kind of hoping they was going to ask permission to scrub my cheeks or something.
Yeah.
Like, at King Spa, they'll do it, though. That's another one further down in Virginia. They'll scrub your whole ass. I think Bali and Springs, they're a little more politically correct.
Okay, I guess
but,
so.
Yeah, I was like, I guess y'all don't want no suits. Okay, but you could have asked me. I would have gave you permission.
Like, first off, there's a sheet that we all sign anyways.
Exactly. And put on that sheet, do you mind being fully nude? No, I do not. Please get all my crannies. But that also might be saving the service providers because not everyone is as clean.
That's
so
real.
I can feel them on that.
That's hilarious. I love it.
But the week's
I know. Good, I'm missing another spot there. The last time we went was we went to a black-owned spot in Baltimore that was really just like for massages. That was so. It was nice. So nice. It was really really good.
Okay, yeah. Send me the name of them. I like to support the black-owned joints.
It was really like when you walked in, it just felt so zen. The music was great. Mm-hmm. They gave you tea to start. Nice. You just know that it was like black people know their business. At the end, you know, my guy didn't say anything to me, but Tunji's woman, she pretty much was like, this is where your problem areas are. I'm very surprised that you have this mobility here. This is really nice from here. I can feel we're tight here.
Well, see, I love when people talk me through stuff like that.
So it was really great. It was really, really awesome.
Did y'all get to do it like in the same room, like couple of shots? Okay, cool.
It was the best massage I've had, honestly.
What kind did you do, like deep tissue?
So I don't like them to be too strong. We did aromatherapy. Okay. He said that his girl was definitely getting, I heard her just like beating
oh damn.
For me, I don't like
I be telling him give me a little deep tissue.
But it was definitely the way that he used his whole arm. I don't get that all the time. You know, sometimes it's just
you're supposed to
fingers.
Put your and see that's when it's weak because they're gonna get tired like that. You're supposed to put your arm into it, your elbow, all your body weight, all that.
So it was great, and the way that it was just a smooth rub. It wasn't like
he was digging into you.
Yeah, it wasn't like staccato, if that makes any sense. It felt very
fluid.
So I was like, this is amazing.
Nice. Yes.
I felt so. And then the music that they had was like this like jazz rendition of like hip hop songs. Ooh. So I was like, this is really
that's nice. Okay, I want to try them.
I gotta look. Let me look up the name again because I was telling him I was like, we need to go back because
we ain't gonna tell y'all the name yet because we still need sponsors.
Yeah,
I
right.
shouldn't have said Balian, but I already said it, so there we go. The one thing I do like about Balian, though, is that they have an actual bar. They have a dry bar
nice.
And an actual alcohol bar. And it's 3 levels, and the top level is all the pools and stuff.
Yeah.
And they have a bar on that floor. And then on the first floor, they have, like, a bar, like a CBD bar. You can get, like, juice. And we did, like, these CBD-infused, like, mango drinks, which were really good. You could actually taste the CBD in it, too. Because I hate when I can't tell that it's in there.
Yeah.
And so you could actually taste that there was cannabis in that motherfucker. Ooh. So, yeah, it was nice. It was nice.
I had some, I'm going to show you later. Some people hit me up on Instagram telling me they bottle infused spirit alternatives. And they want me to try it. I was like, well, I do a podcast, send me all of them. So,
yeah.
Waiting to hear back.
Okay, bet.
See if it's real.
Right.
Are you real or not?
Are you about that life or not?
We gonna see.
You want to try it or not?
All right. What's next?
So, pour number 2 is going to be the Moscatel aged.
Okay.
And that one is a whopping 105.2. Yes, 105.2 proof.
Okay.
52.6 ABV. And this was aged for 7 years in Moscatel barrels.
Okay.
And Moscatel, that's what? Moscato grapes?
Moscatel is, isn't that,
no, that's
Pisco?
Not the same as... Is it?
Yeah.
Ooh, educate me, Peach. Wait, I'm getting my,
yeah, I'm pretty sure that's
getting my names, Christy crossed. Moscatel.
Yeah,
Moscatel
grapes.
wine. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. So it's not a Pisco. It is a wine.
It's a wine.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so I wasn't tripping. Okay. Yes.
Yeah. Sorry, it is wine.
Moscatel grapes do go in Moscato, but it's not the same as this necessarily have these barrels necessarily having Moscato in it.
Oh, okay. Yes.
As in like the sweet wine we're used to. So
Moscatel is usually Chile and Peruvian.
Oh, okay.
That's why I said Pisco. Pisco is made from Moscatel grapes.
Oh, got it. Oh, makes perfect sense. Yeah. Okay, cool. That would have been kind of cool if they had like aged a Pisco and then put the single malt in.
That's what I'm like. I wonder if they do. I really don't know. I really don't know. It's Moscatel and some other grape. I think it's just I can't remember. But yes, here we go.
I definitely get fruity on the nose.
Yeah,
it's like fruity and roasty at the same time. What is that fruit? That's interesting.
It's kind of like, oh Lord, I didn't lock my door.
We're exposed. Whew, it's hard for me to get past the
maybe
dry
like
cacao
some
powder right now.
Yeah, there's definitely cacao. But I also feel like it might be like lemon powder, like a lemonade powder.
Bitch, that's exactly what it smells like. I had to move it away from my nose to get it though, because the proof is like kind of masking some stuff. So when I pulled it away, lemon powder makes perfect sense.
Yeah, it's weird
because it's almost like it's lemon but sweet,
right?
But powder.
Yeah.
So maybe like country time.
Which also lemonade makes me think powder. About tea, which I don't think that's too far off either. Black tea leaves.
That's not far off, not at all. There's like a inherent like bitterness that comes from black tea leaves.
Yeah, literally. Oh, that's cool.
Yes, working nose.
That's fun. I know, guys. I don't know. I think because I'm a happier woman that you know, how stress be like weird.
That's funny as fuck.
I haven't tasted it yet.
Oh yeah, you can want one.
But for real.
Yes, happier woman. That's great.
Like, stress really be fucking you up.
It really do. That's kind of where I'm at. I'm just trying to like do my Pilates and fucking walk on a treadmill and force happy chemicals until my everything else catches up.
There was like, at first I thought it was like a raisin thing going on or a fig. Now it's kind of.
I can kind of get fig. I can get fig Newton.
It's like
there's something
double mint gum when the mint goes out. Does that make sense?
Yes. Yeah.
When it's no longer flavorful, because you know that shit don't last that long.
Yep. Whatever happened to good old chewing gum? Like, I don't really chew gum these days anymore. I used to chew gum a lot all the time. Like, it's so funny how you just grow out of doing certain things. Like, there was not a moment where I decided that I wasn't going to chew gum anymore. Right. I just stopped buying the shit.
Right. Literally.
And I stopped having an urge to chew the shit.
Literally.
That's so wild. Why does that happen? Because, I was still chewing gum as an adult. It's just, I don't know. Maybe I reached my 30s or something and said, no more gum? I don't know. But I do happen to have some Trident in my purse, ironically enough. Because Rob bought a pack of gum and then never finished it. And it's been sitting in our bathroom, confused as to why it's living in a bathroom. So I was like, let me just put this in my purse just in case I actually need some gum. Because why the fuck is it in our bathroom?
No, for real though.
It's just so funny, the random shit we have in our house. I got honey now on the nose.
I feel honey. There's something specific there. Definitely the wood for sure is still coming through.
That brought out something else on it. I didn't initially taste cacao on the palate. Now I do with water. And I taste way more wood. You can taste that this is bit in wood that had wine. Yeah. Like, there's a couple of different textures and flavors that fall into that I just can't pinpoint. But if you taste anything aged in a wine barrel, not finished, aged.
I think that your truffles go really well with this. Your chocolate truffles. Something about it also gives like...
It's tannic too.
I don't know if it's like... When chocolate has like, not specifically raspberry, but some kind of like red fruit in chocolate. Feels like it's happening. I don't really know how to say it.
No, I get what you mean.
It's not like the
because it's not the fresh fruit in it. But like in one of those variety packs of chocolates, you know, the fruit filled one.
Or like the fruit is fruit flavored inside like a dark chocolate. Have you ever had one of those where it's still like a chocolate ganache, but it tastes like a fruit?
But it tastes like a fruit. Yes, that makes perfect sense.
I don't know how to make. Oh, definitely get the wine now in the nose.
The water definitely brought out the wine,
and it smells like a white sweet wine. I can see where I can see Moscato.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, pairs well with a single malt. Though you cannot pay me to drink Moscato by itself. No shade to those who do. I'm just not a sweet palate girl.
I'll drink any wine.
Not with my wine, at least. I don't mind a approaching sweet Riesling. I'll deal with it. Ice cold. But Moscato's just not for me. Neither is a white Zinfandel, so keep that shit away from me, too.
Keep that shit away from me.
with it or not? Are you 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 with it or not? We need to start. Okay, it's official. We're gonna record our transition song.
We do need
for each fucking
Christmas songs
category.
Would be great. That would be so fun.
That would be great.
We got yes. Something.
You know who does that? And I just listened to one of her podcasts for the first time. Amanda Seales.
Okay.
I was like, girl, why did you do this? The way she sings it is so fucking funny. I'm going to try to pull one up so I can play it. Because I was like, why are you singing it like this? Like, the way I was just singing with her, it was almost like that. But like, but I die. Like, very showgirl, show tune. Yeah. I was like, okay, that's child. Funny. Okay, Amanda. But I listened to one of her podcast episodes.
Yeah.
And it was good. It was interesting. So, she did an episode on about parenting. Uh-huh. And, like, you know, the shifts in dynamics with your parents and stuff like that, like, as you become an adult. And it was a good episode. I didn't know she mostly did her podcast, like, by herself. Oh, okay. So it was interesting to watch her format of, like, how she does it.
Yeah.
Like, she'll pull in questions from, like, DM and stuff like that on the topic and all that. So it was cool. But it was a good topic for me to... I like to hear other people's perspectives on how they deal with their, like, parents and stuff like that. Or just a multitude of topics. But... that one in particular, I think the universe kind of sent me just because I was like already in thoughts about my parents or whatever. Mm-hmm. So it was a good listen. Yes. Shout out to you, Amanda Seales.
Yeah, shout out to you, girl.
With it or not? Actually, so the first one I'm gonna put last.
Okay,
because it'll be a good segue into our next segment.
Yes, it would. Yes.
So we're gonna start with number 2.
Okay, sounds good.
Let me pull up this goddamn link, child, because this is a funny ass topic, y'all.
You got
Hold
it.
up, yeah, I got it. Open the
child.
link, bitch.
This shit was hilarious.
I did all this stuff. Oh, there we go. Sorry, Google Drive doesn't want me to be great, guys. There we go. I don't give a fuck. Okay, wait. Let me go. I want to start it from the beginning.
Oh, my hands, yeah. I love this
yes,
song.
I was gonna say your thing just popped up. If
I'm paying for half the meal, nigga, you not getting no pussy. I don't give a fuck. I heard this 50, one thing 50? From a nigga, okay, and it will never leave my fucking mind. Whether it's Valentine's Day or any day, this nigga told me that the word dates mean dick at the end. Oh, my nigga. No. Shout out to Naldo for that shit.
It don't mean that.
If you ever think in your life that going on a date automatically means that you handing out dick at the end, you are bugging the fuck out. Especially
if
it's giving Dutch at the end, then you can guarantee that you do not have access to my number at the end. Don't talk to me at the end. Go die somewhere at the end. I am not coming out of my pocketbook.
Okay.
I'm not even calling it a date if I come out my pocketbook. Unless I'm doing something to celebrate you, or it's just one of them things where you've taken me out enough. Let me peel the tab, whatever. But we already go together at that point. Like, if we're just dating, no, you're paying for every fucking tab. What are we talking about? The standard must be set as a precedent here. And we're going wherever the fuck I want. What do you mean? Dick at the end. What? I'm sorry. You thought we were going to go eat.
Niggas was really like, yeah.
This movie? What? Who are y'all fucking? No, who are y'all dating?
Who y'all
dating?
It's fucking everybody. Supposedly they take out. Supposedly they fucking everybody.
That's what they say, but they ain't cracking every jump they take out.
Nah, they not.
Unless y'all taking out escorts. Because how are you getting every jump that you take on a date? I highly doubt it, especially if you're this type of dude. You're not cracking every jump you take out. Guaranteed.
Just like, Lord have mercy, not dick at the end. I was like,
dick at the end. I hate people so much. Because it is funny, but it's not going down.
How did you even? It's not even an acronym.
not meant to be an acronym.
What do you mean?
Like, it's a word.
It's a word.
It is a word. It is a noun. It is a thing we do. It is not an acronym for whatever tickles your fucking pickle.
How did y'all get here? How did you get here, bro? No.
Good old ignorant internet. I guarantee you somebody on Twitter put that one out there.
Lord have mercy.
In the toxic men of the world. Not that
it will never leave her. Damn, she probably out here like, one thing only these niggas want. One thing only.
Basically. Have you ever paid a tab or shared a tab and then was even attracted to that person at the end?
Yeah, I don't mind. I've always been like, let me put it down. I don't know why. I
don't mind throwing in like the tip or something. Yeah. But like, if you're asking me,
I've never been asked. I've always just been like, what do you want to do? Like, I'm always prepared no matter what to come out and be able to. For sure.
I never order what I can't afford.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, the only time I just really kind of like sat back was with, when I had a sugar daddy where I was like, I'm not even going to offer anything.
Well, absolutely. That's implied. Like,
but outside of that.
You're not my sugar daddy if I got to come out of pocket.
Right? Outside of that, kind of just like, I can take care of this. And it's like, no. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, I don't know. I've never been the person that like, it's like, you got to pay for this. Because I don't want to sit there also like in this awkward moment, just like, either like, because sometimes like, are you paying for this? Like, I don't want to sometimes ask. But now I'm like, I'm taken care of now. But it was just like, geez, like, yeah, I used to be the one paying for it all too.
Gone out with people who I've had to pick up the bill.
Yeah.
But slowly but surely my vagine dried up. Because I wasn't attracted to it. I felt like I was like dealing with a man-child.
Yeah, that's wrong.
And I don't like if a dude is comfortable with me paying. Like, it's one thing if there's like a conversation, I already know you don't have it like that or whatever, and it's somewhere I want to go and I just really want to go there and I happen to want your company, that's different.
Yeah,
that's different. I can be realistic about that. Yeah. But you just comfortable with me paying and shit for you, or you have the nerve to ask me to pay for you? No. Oh yeah, dried up. Dry as a bone.
I've never been in a situation where somebody was like, can you? Unless like there's just like declining, or unless like some weird thing happened where their card can't go through because of some fraud, something like, here I am.
That's like, different. I've never and if that's the case, like, you better send me my money back.
Yeah, I never had. You got this? No, I've never had that before.
I've had that, and I was
crazy. I've never. I've never had that before. That is insane.
The twitch.
Wow. Was like, I actually don't know how I would feel. Because I'd be like,
I was annoyed.
I didn't ask you out. That's definitely what I would feel. Like, I didn't ask you out.
And even if I did. Where's your pocketbook?
So there are moments where, you know, if we made plans together or I made these plans, like, I felt so great on, you know, Mr. Man's birthday, because I was like, I'm taking you out. I'm sugar mama tonight. Fuck that.
Yes, yeah, I like stuff like that too.
I was like, I got what you want.
But at that point, we go together.
So, and then, but it, you know, outside of that, he never tells me any plans or anything we're doing, so I just sit back and just.
Hey, can't expect to foot the bill. You don't even know where you're going.
Exactly. Like, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, surprise me.
I just be on
a love a good surprise.
On a ride, you know.
It's not given.
I don't. Yeah, no. I don't think. What would I don't know. I'm like, can I get this? I probably would have said that. And I'd be like, ma'am, I don't know if you do split checks, but I need you to split the check right now.
No, for sure. Like
I can't.
That means I'm paying for me, and you pay for you.
And he can't go anywhere because.
You better give him an apron.
What is he gonna do? I don't
Toss
know.
Him an apron.
Give
him a motherfucking.
I'd be like, oh yeah, I got this. Just I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. Go talk to the server and never come back.
Correct.
Can you put this on half?
Correct.
Thank you so much.
First of all, my mother is infamous for leaving dates sitting at the table while she goes to the bathroom and quietly exits the restaurant. Oh my God. And after like 10 minutes, and she doesn't come back, and they realize she gone, and we curse her out in her text messages. All she was hit block. She don't read a thing. My mother's infamous.
That is hilarious.
For walking out on your ass and leaving you right there with the full check.
I've never really done that before.
But she also won't like if she knows that she has that feeling she's gonna leave, she don't order no bunch of stuff. She'll probably get a cocktail. She might eat an appetizer if she already ordered.
Yeah.
But after that, she ready to go.
That's crazy. That's real.
So she ain't gonna run a tab up where you would dip.
No time to waste no time.
No.
That's real.
No, she has zero patience for men. She has zero patience. I'm like, damn. Okay.
We're not gonna wait to the end of this. We're not waiting to the end. The beginning sucks. How could the end be better? I agree.
I mean, that is correct. Sometimes it could be. Well, she tends to attract men sometimes who are like too intimidated to like not carry the conversation, but actively engage in conversation.
I don't understand that.
I don't understand it either. I don't get, like, I'm a person who, like, I'm not the most extroverted person.
Yeah.
But I'm not uncomfortable just having conversations with people I don't know.
Me neither.
Especially on a date.
Yeah.
Be awkward for what?
Right.
Because if you're awkward on the first date, you're never going to get a second date. Like,
right.
It's just not.
Let's talk.
Like, let's talk about shit.
Something.
Sometimes they'll be sitting there real awkward with her, like, waiting for her to kind of initiate conversation and shit, not knowing what to say.
Well, what do you want to do?
And then their fucking response is, yeah, I'm shy. I don't like no I'm shy ass dude. Please don't. Well, dude or female.
Niggas really do be chilling though, which is so confusing to me. Like, y'all really like, you do this work to get me out, and then you just sit there.
And then you fumble the ball. Like, what?
What's the point of us sitting in this?
You just want to look at each other and
face to face ass situation
with your face ass.
Nothing.
Like,
no, let's anything. We could be, and especially if you're like, we're on the phone all day, we talk and text all day,
and then you get in person and you're nervous. Like,
what's going on? I don't even know if it's nerves. You're just trying to be cool. Like, no,
there's nothing cool about being a mute.
I need all the same energy. Yeah, like, I need all the same energy.
There's nothing cool about being chatty on the phone and mute in person.
It's
counterproductive. I'd rather you not call me and have everything to say when we're in person then, because I'm not a big talk on the phone type of bitch unless we fucking anyway. Yeah. And so I'd rather you save all the good talk for when we're in person. That's real. You're that type of person.
That's real.
I don't have the patience for awkward. I don't have the patience for shy, because there are ways to combat shy if you're going to be in the dating world. Like, you just got to be comfortable talking. Period. You can talk about anything.
Supposed to get to know you and date you, like.
And if you know you're not a person who like can come off the top of the head with conversation,
right?
Then write down some interesting points. Write down some questions in your phone. So if it looks like you're checking a text, you're really just pulling up the question you wanted to ask. I mean, I'm okay with that and not knowing about it, because I don't want to know you needed to do all that, but I'm okay with that. Like, prep. Do something.
Anything.
It's got to give something.
Can you just please?
I'm not carrying no conversation with no man. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
Effort.
That's it. We need effort. We're adults. At our big age, in our 30s, please, God.
Big age.
Don't go into your 40s and 50s talking about you shy, because you will get left at the dinner table and stuck with the bill and no date. It happens to a lot of y'all out here in these DC streets.
What is that? Take the first one again.
Oh, the first one? Oh,
yeah.
Gosh. Oh, what my lamb. That?
Oh,
I got so fruity on the nose. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Okay.
It's like, damn.
Are you speaking to this dry bitterness?
Yeah, like a weird. It's something specific.
It is something very specific, and I feel like it's an inanimate object. Like, it's not. It's not like a food or. God, what is that? Now it's gonna drive me nuts.
I don't know, man. I've tasted it. I've at least smelled something like this that tastes like this.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do.
Almost reminds me of like a rubber ball.
That's fucking me up right now.
It reminds me of a rubber ball.
A rubber ball.
Or like a rubber band.
That. And then like also maybe like some house spray or something. Some bathroom sprayers or something. I don't know. There's something going on that's like.
So that organic 7th generation shit.
I don't know.
Let me not say that, y'all. It does not taste like cleaning spray. We don't want to steer y'all wrong.
It does not taste like cleaning spray. Yeah,
but it is something very specific.
When I tasted it the first time, it was so specific. I thought I was going to be able to spit it out, and I just could not.
And I know we're tasting the same thing. I cannot put my finger on it though.
That's crazy as hell. But yes,
good old cinnamon.
Dick at the end is not happening
at the
her.
end. It is not. It is not.
Let's go into this next with her. No, because love,
God. Everywhere in the world is just
trash.
Okay, so
we will have our morals. We will protect our law. We are making this law for ourselves. We are making this law for our children. We are making this law for the children of our children. This country will stand firm. And once it passed, I can tell you, Madam Speaker, we are going to reinforce the law enforcement officers to make sure that homosexuals have no space in Uganda.
That sounds fucking ridiculous. Fucking homosexuals have no space in Uganda. First of all, homosexuals are going to exist everywhere that people exist, regardless of whether or not you make it a law to acknowledge their sexuality.
Right.
And what's blowing me is the fact that they're calling it aggravated homosexuality.
What does that mean?
That's the name of the crime that they've established.
Like they're
so
hurting
if you are out in Uganda,
you gotta run immediately.
You are being
that needs to get out gets out.
Accused of aggravated homosexuality.
Do they know what the word aggravated means? You know what?
Yes. I'm sure they do, and I'm sure they meant for it to sound as fucking ridiculous as it sounds. They're trying, like, how can you be aggravated homosexual? Like, what? Like, you're really trying to equate this to something like assault? Aggravated homosexuality is really sad. Like, you look up aggravated. Ooh,
it's like a weird.
Let's give us a definition.
I guess it says made more severe in recognition of the seriousness of an offense. So it's so offensive, it's aggravated.
That it's aggravated. That's whack.
Why is it offensive?
And my thing is, and T.S. Madison brought up a great point about this particular issue.
That's my thing, is that these motherfuckers that be this homophobic are the niggas that be trying
on the fucking down low.
Bro, fuck
that was one of the points she made. The second point she made was because he kept talking about, this is for our children. This is for our children. You can marry off preteens.
Literally.
In Uganda. To grown-ass men.
Yep.
Who aren't waiting until they're of a ripe and appropriate age to have sex with them. They're having sex with them at 12 years old.
Yes, they are.
That's not aggravated molestation or, I don't know, rape or sexual assault.
Just way too old school for me.
Like, huh?
It's way too caveman for me.
It's giving fucking Neanderthal. It's giving Ice Age. It's giving
before we sold slaves to Uganda. You was selling slaves, wasn't you?
Probably.
You was
probably
slaves.
selling your own.
I shouldn't say that. I don't know that. I'm sorry.
We don't know the history. We talking shit.
But I
wouldn't be shocked.
I wouldn't be shocked, bitch. Like, the fuck?
I would not be shocked.
If you make that money and fuck children. Got it.
Aggravated homosexual.
I'm just like, it's...
I know what country I won't be visiting in Africa.
One, that, two, it's still illegal in Jamaica. Like, it's illegal in these places. Is it still illegal in Jamaica?
It's illegal in Jamaica? I know they're homophobic in Jamaica. I didn't know it was like went as far as like being illegal though. Oh God, that's too much. If it is illegal in Jamaica, I'm not going back to no motherfucking Jamaica. I've been enough times.
Well, I don't think so, because isn't one of the single? There's a singer now
who's like out.
Yeah.
Are they living in the U.S. though? Or are they in Jamaica?
Sure, I guess I don't know.
Because if they're living in the U.S., that makes sense.
Okay, no, not illegal. They just are subject to discrimination and violence.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're super ignorant about homosexuality in Jamaica.
It says repeal of Jamaica's anti-LGBT laws. That was 2021.
Damn. Okay.
Oh, it was.
So it was. There were
laws prohibiting consensual same
sex
marriage, I think. Something like that.
Well, shit, at the rate that the U.S. is going, they trying to revoke that shit for us, too. I ain't got time. So.
But, like, a lot of these places, there's Middle Eastern places.
They'll stone you and kill you.
Yeah,
and some Middle Eastern.
It's what I think sometimes it's shame. It's
for sure.
It's shame in a way of like, I can only think that you don't feel so comfortable with yourself that you have to now put this on someone else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I agree with that. Like some people spend just like in the church.
Yeah.
Like in the devout Christian church where they rebuke and completely overutilize the fucking Bible and just completely rebuke all things on erring on the side of homosexual or sexually liberated in general. There's so many gay people in the church. So many gay men in the church. I mean, gay people, period. But there's a lot of gay men on the down low in the church. Yeah. And sit there and spew the most hatred about it. Damning other people to hell. Meanwhile, they talking to themselves.
Like, let's just be real with ourselves, guys.
Let's stop trying to police who other people are. Yeah. I don't understand why there needs to be any law around just who somebody is. Now, that does not mean that these weirdo fucking pedophiles who try to claim that it's some sort of like, I forgot what they tried to call it. Yeah, like try to call it a right or a demographic of people. Like, no, it's not. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about somebody being born a certain type of way. Who I choose to love that's old enough to consent to how I love them should not be anybody else's business.
No.
Like, emphasis on old enough to consent.
Yes.
Like, emphasis on did not need to be groomed in order to feel that way.
Yes.
Like, let's be clear. Why does anyone care? Why do you care?
I don't know.
Who I'm fucking and sucking don't make you come. Just like what I eat don't make you shit.
It doesn't.
Like, at all. I don't understand. Like,
I really don't get it.
It's so baffling to me, just the world and humanity, period, and why certain people
still doing this.
Put themselves on these pedestals, like, and feel like they have the right to not only judge others, but control their ability to live their lives.
It's the appalledness for me. Like, oh my God, gay people. Like, just... Man, get over yourself.
Get over yourself. Nobody's coming for your piece.
No.
Your pieces. Okay. Nobody's trying to be with you.
Like.
Nobody's trying to bring it to your household. And these people typically aren't going to be around your little maggots, your little babies. So
sane black women, y'all would be in trouble.
Right. The world would be a much better place.
It'd be a better place, but some of y'all motherfuckers
had to go. And that's how it'd be a better place.
Like, I just don't understand.
Like, I don't get why I care so bad. Like, all these fucking laws and stuff being put into place. Like, Ron DeSantis. Like, what the fuck? We got a topic on him too.
Oh yeah.
I love that Amanda Seals calls him Ron DeSantis. I think that is so fucking funny.
Too much going on. Do we want to go into our third sip?
Yes, let's do our third sip and then our third with it.
Let's get it. Okay,
let's get it.
Is chicken noodle soup. Chicken noodle soup with soda on the side. Chicken noodle soup.
Y'all can't see my feet, but I'm doing it. Clear it out. Make it right. I clear it out. Hey, and let's get it. I haven't heard that song in forever. Who's the person who did that song?
I don't even know.
Is that the
Shout out to you, though.
I think that's the girl from Love and Hip Hop.
What? The girl? What?
She was in Love and Hip Hop New York, I think. The one who wanted to fight everybody.
That person had more than one song?
I don't think so. I only know
her. Y'all just be picking random people, yo.
They really do. Like, they don't even pick based on, like...
I actually kind of like now that I think about it. It's like, okay, like, they did a song.
They help revive people's careers, child. That's nice. Because we ain't heard a song from her even since then.
You don't got to now. You just here to talk.
Bitches stay in the studio and don't put out no music. Like, I don't get it. But bless their heart.
Stay in the studio.
Not one drop. Child.
Let me get
a song. So the third one is going to be the Pineau aged single malt. Spent 7 years in it. The way this Pineau.
Wait, which one is this? Oh, sorry.
Pineau. P-I-N-E. This was I'm thinking these are Pinot de Chiron barrels. They just put Pinot though. I'm guessing for the sake of space on the label. But aged for 7 years in Pinot de Chiron barrels. And it is 103 proof again.
All right.
Ooh. Pungent on the nose already. Yeah, this is Pinot de Chiron barrels because it smells similar to finishes that I've had out of those barrels. A one-time exclusive bottling from Westland single cask.
Pinot de Chiron is kind of it has like a sweeter grapeness to it, you all. It's kind of hard to say. It kind of reminds me a little bit of a white vermouth, but grapier more than it is bitter, if that makes any sense.
It's like a blanc vermouth, not a dry vermouth.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because blanc vermouth tends to be
but also
sweeter.
still very grapier,
yeah,
if that makes any sense. Still gives that kind of like grape juice feel to it, but like more alcohol.
Not like Welch's.
Yeah. Almost maybe like grape and syrup, but not as sweet. I know
that makes sense.
It's like hard to talk about.
Grape, I get what you mean by grape and syrup, because there's still like a tartness that can come from grapes, especially if you're keeping the skins on.
Yeah. So, and specifically white grapes for me, at least. Mm-hmm. And so it does have that smell here, along with the wood.
Like as you were saying it, I was smelling what you were saying.
It's hot. Some like there's a small hint of cinnamon, which is kind of nice, and baking spices for me.
Baking spices for sure. It's like some.
By the way,
cedar like.
I'll tell you afterwards.
This grape is coming through. There's not a ton happening on the nose.
I'm gonna say blueberry waffles.
Wow.
I would specifically say that.
Blueberry waffles?
At least blueberry or blueberry muffin.
Yeah, actually. I gotta like get my nose so far out of the glass because I'm about to make myself pass out.
Yo, that hasn't happened here on the show. When it does, you know, that joint was hot. That's not for spelling. We doing a little too much, okay? Right. Send this to intervention, okay? Motherfuckers get hot.
Did you ever watch that show, Intervention?
No, the only one I remember is the black man being like, yeah.
Is that what that's from?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
I gotta fuck to think about that. So
I have only ever seen that clip. I never saw the episode that came from. I never knew it was from Intervention.
So
okay. Wow. I was today years old.
Okay, so this is fucked up. Okay, so you know we in a car, some of the Allegory team on the car back from New York from our pop up, and Greg's like listening to Ari Lennox. He's like, I'm like, oh yeah, you know, da da da. He's like, what do you think? I'm like, you know, I like her songs, and sometimes I don't like her voice because it reminds me of that guy that was crying. At the intervention. He's like, why? And I pulled up, and I was like, listen. And it just really, like, she was at the moment singing some, like, long note, and I'm like, nigga. Like, I just can't get that out of my head.
Bruh.
And sometimes it just sounds like the beginning of him being like, yeah. And I'm like, I just don't. I'm sorry, girl. You got some poppin' songs, but I'm not gonna make it to an Ari.
No, I can't unsee it.
I'm not gonna make it to no
I cannot unsee the clip.
See if I can find a damn. I don't even know.
Oh my god! Please try to pull it up. This
I gotta try to find the clip, child.
I know exactly what clip. I never knew that was from Intervention. Oh shit! But I did used to watch Intervention though. Oh my god, that shit is so sad. I had to stop watching it. It was too depressing.
Yeah, I bet.
Because I know. Somewhere deep down in my heart.
Oh my god.
I still love you.
Wait, let me see the face. Oh my god. Okay. That's not it's not funny, but it really is funny. Deep down in my
heart. Best cry ever.
And they just rubbing this man back. They just, cause they in a real moment.
Yeah,
not the hoodie. There's best cry ever hoodies. I hate you people so much. Oh my god.
Oh my god, there's a hoodie.
They're hoodies. Best cry ever.
That crazy, but
not Ari Lennox remind.
Yeah, sometimes she sounds like that to me, and I can't get it out of my brain. I really can't.
Oh god,
I feel bad, but
oh god,
here we are.
I love you, Ari Lennox.
Here we are.
Butter baby.
And don't get me wrong, I like her. She got like a new apartment song I like. Shea butter, baby. You know, there's songs that are like.
Child said cocoa butter, baby, child. Shea butter, baby.
The window note. That's a cry note. I'm telling you. Listen to this song. Go sound like it.
That's the cry note. Kill. I'm mad I said cocoa butter, baby. You know what I meant. The butter black people use. Baby. Mm. 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 A lot of pepper on this one.
Chocolate.
Mm-hmm. Definitely chocolate. Another one that's really tannic.
Yeah.
I think that all that time in a wine barrel is just going to pull those tannins out.
The pepper is like ground black pepper, specifically. Mm-hmm. I even like
pepper is
the way that it's heating my back of my throat is not like alcohol. It's like pepper for real.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the alcohol
that's cool.
Doesn't sit that long.
That's actually really cool. I really enjoyed that.
All right, did my drops. Thank you.
I missed it. Talking about this damn crying. I
can't get it over with. Oh my god. Oh god.
That is so funny.
I do not need this in my head. I'm childish enough. Oh Jesus Christ. Okay.
Yeah, a lot of wood on this.
Oh yeah. It's woodsy as
fuck. Very woodsy.
Woodsy as fuck.
Wow.
That chocolate's coming out. There's a little bit of cherry trying to creep.
Yeah.
But it's like oak staves.
Yeah.
Dancing on my tongue. Pause. Tap dancing on this motherfucker. Tap, 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 All right.
Okay,
third With It or Not is a bit more lighthearted, y'all. How did you like Creed 3? Because we haven't talked about it since you watched it.
I liked it. I liked it. I did. Mm-hmm. I mean, niggas was fine. Fine. Like, I just couldn't.
A lot of great muscles happening. It's a lot. And I'm not even really all that into buff dudes.
So first off, the theater we went to Alamo. Mm-hmm. And it was fucking packed. And I was like, some bitches that did not stop talking. And I was like, damn.
Oh, like, no, I hate that.
I'm also not a ratty. I'm not going to tell on you, so I didn't say nothing. But at the same time, I was like, damn. And every time Johnathan Majors got on the screen, the bitch was like, ugh, that ugly nigga. I was like,
oh, no, see. I may not snitch on you, but I'm going to say something to you.
I was like, can you
excuse
stop?
Me, Peach. I'm trying to enjoy that fine chocolate right there that you call it ugly.
Shut the fuck up.
You can keep that to yourself.
But also, they just given they had the time, and I didn't have the time. So
nah, that's fact. You was on a date.
Yeah, so it is what it is. I like the movie. I think Johnathan Majors carried it. He did. He carried it.
I mean, he had a phenomenal performance. He does villain well,
and it made you feel like, damn, Michael, what you gonna do, nigga? This nigga is fucking people up. I didn't like that they made it that he was a cheater. I really wanted him to be like just so skilled. From coming out of jail, out of prison.
I wanted that too. I was disappointed that they made him kind of scammy with it.
He was so scammy.
Like he had this plotted.
He was so desperate.
It made sense though that he would have had all this time to kind of plot it out.
Absolutely.
It makes sense. But like the punching people in certain spots and stuff, like to intentionally knock them out the game.
Elbow get grazed.
Yeah, like
having his nigga that's also out come through the party and fuck people
the dude hand up.
I was like, damn, this shit crazy.
Yeah,
I was like, this was really plotted down.
Yeah,
but my biggest thing is also mad at Creed's mother. Why did you fucking lock away the letters, bitch? This all could.
I'm mad that she did that because now he paying for some shit he didn't even do. Like,
exactly.
The fuck.
Like, you know,
I'm sad. Shorty had a stroke.
Yeah, that was sad.
How we gonna kill off Mama?
That was crazy.
We already didn't bring Rocky back. like shit. I mean, granted, you went back to LA and he's in Philly, but damn,
right? So
now both your elders is gone.
It was so great. But then I was also like, we're black versus Mexican again happening.
Right.
That was so weird.
Can we not make that a thing?
I was thrilled.
Can we not make that a thing?
Like, this is weird to me. And I mean, blatant black versus Mexican, which I understand. I know that's when they're boxing, they wear their heritage and stuff like that. But it was like, I don't know.
It was a lot.
Just gave like
it was a lot.
This is a movie theme right now, and I don't know why.
Yeah,
type of feeling.
And that tends to happen with certain themes in movies. Like one will do it, then another one's already coming out with the same theme. Like,
why are we?
Do y'all writers just sit in a room and say we're gonna do this year? Like,
what is it? Yeah, what is it?
Because that happened in Marvel, but that's not the same. But I mean, there was also like Black Panther was given that. Michael B. Jordan's also in Black Panther. He also was responsible for directing this one. Yeah. I don't know.
Kind of weird.
There's a little connectivity there, a little connective tissue.
That's weird.
But I love Creed.
But, I
like the Creed series, period. So I think I already kind of went into it knowing I was going to like it.
That's true.
Johnathan Majors did a fabulous job.
Amazing job.
Michael B. Jordan also did a great job because we don't slander Michael B. Jordan on this podcast, okay?
I didn't say anything negative or positive.
You did not. I'm just saying.
I think also Tessa
Thompson, love her.
She's so
I love
really,
her. She
so
can play
great.
any fucking role, and I believe her in every single one.
It's crazy.
I love her in fucking what's the joint on HBO? The
Westworld.
Show. Oh my god, I love her on Westworld.
Supposedly there's another season coming out.
Oh, I thought the last one was the
That's what I thought too. But
I mean, I'll take another season. Don't get me wrong. I'll take another season.
What else could they?
I don't know what the fuck else they about to do on that bitch. But
I'm like, this is just getting out of hand.
Maybe it'll kind of like be another type of plot. I'm down to get into another plot.
I like the
journey they took us on. I kind of want some of the same people to come back
and watch the last episode again. I don't think I remember the last episode.
I think the last episode was like there's a bunch of loops of the same scenario happening and all these different outcomes of it. When they were like trying to flood the fake world. They were trying to flood Westworld or whatever to like keep them from storing all that data and shit in there.
I think I'm lost in the Matrix in the show because
the show is the Matrix. So yeah, yeah.
They've intertwined so many worlds at this point. I don't know exactly which world is which.
Which one is which? Which one is like the real world and which one is like?
Because old dude was in the fake world and kept living and trying to figure out how to save the real world because they somehow know how to simulate at the end of the world, so they're trying to prevent it. That I kind of got. I just didn't understand.
About the white dude?
The black guy.
I mean, it's mostly white people. Okay, with the glasses.
Yeah.
Yes. I forgot his name.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Because he was an actual Westworld like being. He was created, right?
Yeah, he's a robot.
Yeah.
And so
robots. I don't know what to call them.
I guess they're robots. I call them robots. They look
AI?
fucking weird as shit. I mean, real. They look real. Well, I mean, that's what the show's about. But
yeah,
I'm not ready for that world.
I hope y'all not really out
Lord
here.
have mercy. Why do we need
AI
it? Why?
Humans.
For what?
I don't want no AI humans out here.
For what?
Like y'all putting fake skin on them and shit and giving them real muscle tissue.
But why?
And shit. Like,
I mean, the only reason why I can
because people do too much.
I think y'all just want to fuck them. That's it. I think that has to be the only reason.
If that's the case, that's fine. They don't have to be intelligent.
Intimacy.
The fuck, give them a few keywords and phrases to say and fuck them away.
Look like us. And you know what? The only thing I can really think about is God created us in their own image. So why would we not? Why would we not also create things in our own image too?
Because we're not God. I mean, granted, we are an extension of God. We are a drop in the ocean. But I'm not out here trying to be God.
I'm not either.
I'm not out here trying to be God
either. But
I'm trying to co-create with God.
I understand why we're just like, Lord,
I don't want to create
do you
other
look at
humans.
us and feel like we're mistakes? Like, do you?
I feel like it's probably a yes and a no for God. It's probably like yes and no.
Child of mine.
Some of y'all might be mistakes. Some of y'all. Because some of us are doing great things in the world. Yeah. Like, some of us are needed. Some of us not so much.
Yeah. Just know that if y'all are making AI that look like us, where are the superheroes?
Correct. Well, see, then it's going to be like the boys. It's going to give way more The Boys than it is Marvel. And even if it was giving Marvel, I don't have time to be on my like, I don't have time to be a fucking vigilante's collateral damage.
I just want to live in a city where they're not really in. I want them
That's what I was just about to say. I can't go to New York no more because now I don't know if my little couple day visit is going to turn into the end of my life. I don't know if I'm going to be in the wrong building, wrong day, wrong time, fucking around with a bunch of fucking mutants. I don't have time. Keep everybody on the ground. Keep everybody at normal strength.
Like, wow, this is crazy.
But Creed 3 was great.
Creed was good.
I love that there's a Creed 4 coming. I hope that this...
There is?
Yeah. I mean, he's trying to essentially treat this like the Rocky Balboa series. Like, just the next generation. Because Rocky had like 6 movies.
Oh, shit. I thought it was only
3. And then had his moment in the Creed joint. So it's kind of like, there's all types of ways to kind of play with that story.
Nice. Wow.
So I'm into it because it's like the black Rocky Balboa, but I mean, obviously Apollo Creed. So I love that.
I do think that it didn't have the boxing triumphant end that I wanted, where I was like, woo! I didn't feel that way. I was like, wow, they need to talk. These brothers need to come together.
They need to talk. Absolutely.
They just need to fucking get on with that young boy shit, which made sense. They haven't seen each other since they were young, so all those same feelings. And all the fucking
letters that he sent got ignored.
I mean, it was a lot of letters.
Damn,
it was a lot.
Come on, my dukes. That was
why did she do that? That was not her decision.
She just thought it was gonna be out of sight, out of mind.
So when?
And I don't know if she just thought he was never getting out of jail, or maybe she thought he was going to get out of jail and just move on. I don't know. I don't know. But she also didn't anticipate Adonis wanting to become a famous boxer all of a sudden either. He was in corporate America, so if he had kept his ass in corporate America, they probably wouldn't have crossed paths again. So I think that's true. In her mind, they're just gonna grow up and go their separate ways.
Also, the deaf daughter, really cool.
Yes, and also, I forgot about that aspect. Yes, I love they were speaking sign language in the movie. I love that they didn't go the route of like making her hearing.
Yeah, right.
Because they could have easily taken that route.
When she punched somebody in school, I would have been like the same way that Creed was.
Oh, absolutely.
Because I would have been like, oh, we understand that. No, fuck that.
So like, she's not supposed to be.
Who's the other kid? Who's the other kid?
Yep.
Period. And why? Why is she getting picked on?
Mm-hmm.
Why is she?
And what y'all do about it before it got to the point of her having to punch somebody? I teach my daughter
to protect herself. She wouldn't have to protect herself if someone isn't
messing with her. And if y'all were protecting her,
what are we doing? Well, she should resort. No, she should when someone's fucking with her.
Absolutely.
Like I would feel the same way. I'm like, I know that they're deaf and I know that they're just people, but like at the same time, I'm not.
Deaf kids can be mean too. What?
I'm not sending my daughter to a special ass school for her to get bullied.
Period.
So nah.
And if you think that she's gonna get bullied, well, she's gonna let the bullies know.
What's up?
I'm not the one or the two.
Being mean out this bitch.
And I got a mean 2-piece for anybody looking for that smoke. And then there will be no problems moving forward. At least she's not the bully.
She's gonna fuck it up.
Like,
period.
If y'all not gonna do your jobs and protect these kids, then these kids have to know how to protect themselves.
Listen. So what do you want?
Otherwise, shut your face. So
you tell me she can't go here no more. What about the other kid?
Exactly.
So let the bully kid keep bullying kids
just because they finally met their match? How'd that work?
I don't get it.
Blasphemous. Fuck the school system, bro. That's why I'm homeschooling.
No for me.
That's why I'm homeschooling. Yes,
that's no for me. Okay, child.
Speaking of Creed, honey. Speaking of Johnathan Majors.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
Ooh, child. Quick little segue into what's tea? What's tea? Sip, sip. I don't know what our song is gonna be for that one. I definitely want a song with a big slurp at the end.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that makes no sense.
That's going to be so great. Okay. Right. Now, we say this with a bit of a heavy heart. So, I mean, unless he was living under a rock in the past couple weeks, we all know that Johnathan Majors, after having these major 2 movies debut, has now had an arrest for being accused of aggravated assault. Against his girlfriend, who's apparently a white chick. She's white.
Honestly, nobody has a picture of this woman.
We don't know this video that surfaced. We haven't seen none of it.
A random video that surfaced. Okay. Begin.
Let's start from the beginning. Yes, go ahead.
This is what we know as people. A woman made it to the hospital with neck and head injuries. Said it was Johnathan Majors' strangulation. He got arrested for strangulation, harassment, some abuse or something like that. And so now we all know. We're like, what the fuck? He arrested in New York. Oh my God. So we're like, please, Lord, no, not Johnathan Majors. Since then, young woman has recanted her story. They supposedly have a video evidence of him not doing anything. They have a driver witness saying that he didn't do anything. And so now it's like, well, what the fuck really happened? Right. You know?
And I think they were trying to throw it out there that, like, she had some sort of, like, mental issue.
Oh, and she was having a breakdown or something. Okay, so I'm staying in gray playing field right now. This is why. I'm happy that this incident, he is pretty much seems like he's being found innocent for. Yeah. I think. We'll see what happens in the next few days as it continues
to The lawyer sounds confident.
The lawyer's confident.
I mean, they're also paid to sound confident. So.
Yeah, but I mean, she put out a statement. Or I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, she definitely put out a statement.
Something. Reason why I'm staying in the gray area, okay? I don't know how long that TikTok video is I sent you, but
I think I put it on there, didn't I? Yes, I did.
Is it long?
It's the one with the black guy, right?
Some more accusations are coming out about Creed 3 star Johnathan Majors after his recent arrest for allegedly choking his girlfriend. For the full report, be sure to check out the last 2 videos that I posted about Johnathan Majors' recent arrest. But TMZ is giving us this update. They said that a judge released Majors without bail at his Saturday night arraignment in Manhattan Criminal Court. Prosecutors charged the actor with misdemeanor assault, aggravated harassment, attempted assault, and harassment. Majors is due back in court in May. Well, of course, more accusations about Majors from other individuals are coming out. Back in February, this user posted this. The Twitter user found this original tweet that A.B. Allen posted back in February, making allegations about this particular actor. You can pause the video to read the full thing. But A.B. retweeted this yesterday and said, ding, 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 ding. But there's more. Actor and director Tim Nicolai, in some now deleted tweets, said this. I'm just going to say this about Johnathan Majors and be done with it. Folks at Yale and the broader New York City community have known about him for years. He's a sociopath and abuser, and that is how virtually everyone speaks about him. It's a shame it took this long for him to be reported. He also added this. He says, if casting directors like you, that's the currency. But nobody would call his ex's girlfriend at the time directors, professors. They just don't do that. We're going to continue to follow this story, but more is available on my YouTube channel. So more accusations.
Okay, so... Oh, I wanted to actually read that tweet that he had.
Are coming out.
Oh yes, it was pretty much like somebody's coming up and they're emerging in the scene who is like.
Is this the one? Okay. Yeah, this is the one. Okay, so the tweet that he's referencing with the ding 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 ding. It reads, there's a particular actor relatively new on the scene who Twitter has violently fallen head over heels for, when in actuality is a vicious, cruel, abusive human being, both professionally and in his personal life. And every new viral thirst tweet about him drives me insane. And now this was tweeted, I don't know how long ago. Okay. This was tweeted February of, 2023.
So here's my thing. And this
take your time.
Call him out.
Yeah, not facts.
Call him out. Not there's an actor. Nigga, there's hella actors out here that are vicious and fucking vile and shit. Bitch, say his name.
My thing is,
Love Harvey, he was on HBO. Say his name.
That's what I was about to say. Why is this coming out now?
The timing's weird.
Why is it now? And why is it that he was able to be released? First of all, New York operates literally 24 hours a day. I have never heard of somebody going to court on a Saturday night and getting released from prison. But that's some New York shit, because it don't go down like that in D.C.
That's reasons why I'm staying in the gray. Yeah, there are reasons why I'm staying in the gray. He got
out without bail the same night. So that part confused me a little, because I'm like, okay, without bail, that means the prosecution doesn't have a ton to work with in order to hold him with, require bail. Either that, or he's just a great lawyer, or the judge just loves his work. I don't know. It could be any of them. So, hence, gray area. Then, the timing of it all.
Just, come on.
A Marvel movie, major. Creed, major franchise now. Like,
I mean,
he did the Netflix movie. That was fabulous. No one said anything around the Netflix movie time. No one said anything during Lovecraft Country. We have absolutely no clue why Lovecraft Country stopped in the first place. They didn't say why, I don't think. This
is why I'm staying in the gray. If he supposedly is this person that's been doing this and has been this man since his college days, supposedly. I don't know, he went to Yale. I don't know. But since his college days, then one, Disney had to have known this.
Had to. I feel like there is a department at Disney for sure.
Do you see what I'm saying?
That is looking into what's said out there about you. Because the second that you sign a 5-year Marvel contract and they commit to you as a part of the universe, they got to make sure they're not going to have a bunch of legal backlash and bullshit to deal with. And then they got to recast you and all the shit. So I guarantee they had some sort of due diligence.
There is protection here because this man is talented. Yeah. And we see this time and time again. When motherfuckers are talented, you get a yes path. Yes, yes, yes. You get, which is also bad because then you can feel like you can do anything and everything will go your way. Mm-hmm. Which Johnathan Majors, I really hope you're not this person. If you are, get it together very quick because we see where R. Kelly is right now. We see where Bill Cosby went down, and we see how people are treating other black men in general. Okay. It might be a great time right now, but if you're really this fucking person, it's not going to be great at the end of your fucking
And people
career
are going to be way too happy to see you go right back down that ladder, child. But so I really hope for your sake that this is not true.
It's like, you know, say that shit early. Like, I eat Netflix stuff, right? Like,
that's what I was just about to say. But people couldn't wait to call out your castmates.
But that wasn't until they got on the fucking show and was fucking global.
Right.
Why?
Now y'all want Netflix to pay and losing viewership because of shit that y'all didn't speak up on in the first place?
Do it.
Like,
say it now. Say it now.
Say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud.
So, I'm still a big fan.
It's a gray area. Yeah. We're in the gray.
I want you to succeed.
I really want more information to come out. I need more information to come out.
More.
Either
and for the people
proving his innocence.
We used to know this. We used to know this. Tell me what you used to know.
Right.
Well, because you're putting out that you know it, then you might as well put out what you know.
Exactly.
This cryptic ass shit. Don't be cryptic around my black men. Be for real. Be specific.
I hate to be that person, but I kind of feel like the strangulation thing was kind of a setup.
Why?
She wouldn't be the first woman to.
No,
cause harm to herself or have someone cause harm to her in order to
we already know that's a thing
on someone else. That's a thing. We know
it's
a thing.
Motherfucking thing.
I am also very much like believe women, but I'm also very much be realistic about the fact that women can be villains too.
Absolutely.
And women out here wanting to get a quick bag too,
especially when it comes to the black men.
And if she's white, I believe it even more. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry to
my white women who don't do these things. Love ya. But there are plenty of y'all who do this to black men specifically, repeatedly over centuries. So I'm going off of history.
It's not even like a while ago. This is not even, we haven't
to this day. Like there's white bitches all up and through Los Angeles trying to pin rape accusations on rappers and singers and all the things trying to get a coin. So we know that happens. Is all I'm saying.
It's the recantment for
me. It's the quick recantment.
The
being released without bail, the timing of this happening, all of it together as a package keeps me in the gray.
It keeps me in the gray. Also, why it keeps me in the gray and not fully on he never did this, because he could possibly be this person. Mm-hmm. The more I look at him,
sociopaths exist, so we're not saying that they don't.
You know,
and he does dark very well. And he does dark very well.
I can see it. I can see him being this crazy ass motherfucker. I mean, he plays crazy.
I believe him.
Beautiful. I don't know. I'm enthralled with this man, but at the same time, it's just like, fuck, man. I don't know.
Stop attacking our black men. Not attacking, but stop it. Stop attacking their careers and stop attacking.
Yeah.
Like he is right now in like a very great trajectory in his career, and I hate that like he's at this almost precipice, and it's like the second that we get there, you want to throw out a bunch of bullshit to like take away his validity or to make him unhireable or whatever.
This work needs to be in the beginning, y'all, not when he can now protect himself from all the bullshit. And the people like me are like, yeah, fuck that, he's innocent. Because What do you want me to do now? What do you mean?
Exactly.
You mean he's been able to do all these beautiful pieces, work in all these spaces, but at the same time, that's why I'm in the grave.
The thing about it is, he wouldn't be the first or last to be a sociopath and a great artist at the same time.
I want to know.
He also wouldn't be the first or last to get set up.
Yeah, I want to hear
either one
about people that have worked with him. I mean,
yeah, I want to hear from like his castmates, especially the women castmates.
Yeah,
like, let's hear from Smollett girl.
Yeah, okay.
You know, like, can someone step up and give us some perspective here? Because now no one's coming out to say anything.
Y'all, Hollywood is weird, and they won't.
Hollywood is weird.
So
that is a fact. I don't know, y'all. I don't like it.
Sorry, I support the man. I hope he gets all the things he deserves. I hope he's in all the movies. I don't think a recasting of him is going to make any fucking sense.
No.
So he's going to have to do the movies. And I
Marvel,
hope so.
if y'all are worried, I'll still watch.
Oh, yeah. Marvel,
in case you're worried.
Nobody gives a fuck. Marvel's going to
I was going to say, Marvel's going to Marvel.
We're going to watch you, honey. And, you know, I hope that he has family where it's like, nigga, if this... You ain't got no social media, so, like, for this to make his rounds and moves...
Right.
Like,
I wonder why he doesn't have social media.
It's supposed he says it doesn't. He says, I looked it up, and the reason why he doesn't have social media, per his words, is that it makes people too quick to think they know who you are. Where
he's going old school movie star, like so the Denzels of the world.
You need to, if you really want to know who I am, and you really want to actually connect with me, you got to reach out and make that connection. It can't be just like what you see on the gram and what I posted.
I like that. I like that because it's very old school. Like usually or previously before social media and all this shit, we didn't know a ton of shit about the actors.
It's also
like
Southern Texas,
I like you didn't really know shit about Denzel. For real, except for who his wife was, and that he was a great ass fucking actor. Same with Will Smith before all the red table madness. They had mystery to him, and now it's just all laid out. You see how that worked out. We kind of wish we knew less about the Pinkett Smiths at this point.
I'm not gonna lie, I do wish I
knew less. At this point.
I knew less. I mean, I wish I knew less because it made me I now pity Will.
I hate that people feel sorry for Will because I don't feel sorry for him. I don't. You a fucking gazillionaire. Throw me a bone. I don't feel bad because he's also been in this marriage for decades. So
I feel like it's fucked his mental up a little bit.
Well, he might
not enough to fuck up his bag though.
I think he might have spent the first half fucking up her mental. That's what I think. Because he come with his share of shit too.
Oh yeah. I believe it. I
definitely
think there's a very mutual. We all are in situations where we're mutually sometimes like
mutually destructive,
hurting each other. And you know, it's. I think they do a lot of work to try not to be. I'm not gonna lie about that.
Yeah,
I think they do a lot of work to try not to be, but at the same time,
they rolled out the red table and it all on the seams started to come apart.
I don't know, man.
And now we see it. It's not all as put together as we think,
man.
But
yeah, Johnathan Majors, please, child, get it
please
together.
Be innocent, child.
Just don't do shit. Do like the rest of the actors. Go out of the country, do whatever you need to do, and come back.
Yes, I'm not gonna say hiatus, but I don't really want you to go take a vacation and come back.
World, but that's what a lot of these actors be doing. Supposedly, that's what Denzel does. He doesn't even drink in the States. Supposedly,
well, apparently neither is Cuba Gooding Jr.
I don't think you guys know. I don't think we told you.
I don't think we told y'all because we didn't fully talk about the Aruba trip.
Oh my god. Okay, y'all.
Child, okay, little sidebar, y'all.
Oh my god. Did Erica send you the video on Instagram? Oh my god.
No.
Okay, so y'all, we in Aruba or whatever. We're at this bar called
South Beach.
South Beach. South Beach. And you know, it's just an outside bar. It's
doing our thing. It's like a little outdoor kind of club vibe.
And
good old Cuba, honey.
Sorry.
Mr. Fighting Temptations.
We
himself.
dancing, and Cuba walks the fuck in, and I'm like,
he at the bar fucked up.
He drunk.
He loved everybody at that bar.
And I tell everybody, it's Cuba Gooding. They're like, where? I'm like, that's Cuba right there.
Red as shit in the face.
And I mean, hat all slept. Like, I guess he don't ever wear his buttons on his shirt. I've seen a million photos of him. He don't never wear no buttons on his shirt. But he walks up to the D. Y'all, he walks up to D.
Ordering a drink, child. Cuba Gooding walks up to the left of me. Oh, drunk and happy. Looking me up and down. I'm like, well, hello. Like, so he says hello. So I'm like, how are you? Like, because he's just kind of looking at me at this point. And, you know, I'm great, blah, 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 whatever. So he's like, you have a boyfriend? Are you single? Are you married? I was like, no, I don't have a boyfriend or husband.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, okay. But I was like, but I'm not single. So they gives me the stuck face, like really confused. I don't know why that's confusing. It can only be one of two things, but whatever. And so I was like, I have a wife. So then he looks at our group and is trying to dissect the group to see which woman at the table is mine. And I'm like, she's not here. And so then he moves on from that and says, I love everything you're wearing. I was like, well, thank you. So I was like, so what are you drinking? To kind of change the subject. Gosh. This nigga was drinking vodka waters with lime.
Fucked up.
That's what I was going to say. That's how he was drunk. Because he drink. What? And this is exactly how he was dancing at the bar, y'all. Oh my God. Living his best life.
So that's his brother posted this.
Okay.
And
because people was wondering how he was doing.
Yeah, it literally says, for those asking how my big bro is doing, he doing good. Here's him in a few minutes ago vibing to a new song I did for our father, the late, great Cuba Gooding Sr. New music coming soon. Coming for yours truly.
I love it. He out here living his best life. He is clearly jumping from island to island because I ain't seen no videos of Cuba in the States. Unless that was Miami he was at because he was on somebody's boat.
Right.
He's out here living his... Oh, that ain't Miami. He's on an island, honey. Because that is Aruba. That water's too beautiful. Aruba, I miss you.
I miss you too, Aruba.
So much. I'll be back.
You actually might still be in Aruba. But it says, I see World Star bringing up, oh shit, big bro living good life. We should all be so...
We should all be so blessed. He is correct. We should all be so blessed to be jumping from island to island.
Let that motherfucker be him.
Let him live.
Did his movies and made his money.
I mean, a ton.
Be drunk on an island, bitch. So do I.
Vacationing and shit. I'm trying to get to where Cuba at.
But I mean, he was fucked up. I'm not gonna lie, y'all.
Nah, he be out here shit. But good for him. He to pay his dues and he go out the country to do it. I'm not mad at that. Because clearly you ain't got to worry about TMZ in his face.
Right.
Getting on his nerves, all up in his business.
Period.
He's out here smooching at bartenders and hitting on random ladies. Okay. Minding his business with his vodka water.
Listen.
And I'm here for, hey, Cuba.
That's it, shout.
Next time, fly me out. And my wife.
Right. But for real, though.
But that shit was hilarious, y'all. Like, I don't think I ever had... that big of a celebrity hit on me. So at least I can kind of tuck that one in the life memento pile.
And then of course our friend Greg was like, "Why you ain't?" I'm like, "Why she didn't do?"
First of all, I don't know what Greg thought I was gonna do. Why gay men think women supposed to be out here just selling pussy everywhere?
I don't understand.
Like,
we're not throwing.
No, it, I'm not throwing nothing at this man that I'm not attracted to.
No, he was not cute.
With a wife.
Like,
just fuck the fact that I'm married. Oh yeah, why you ain't? I'm married and I'm not attracted to Cuba Gooding Jr. Bless his heart. Like, why I'm not just throwing pussy everywhere? Like, I don't understand.
My God,
this vagina has a designated location.
You need to bring some gay men back on this. We need a gay man back on the podcast.
We do. Hey, Mr. Bake Sweet.
Yes, I miss it.
How you doing?
But
that's fucking hilarious.
Too much.
Yes, Greg wanted me to sell myself.
I don't know what.
I don't know what type of money he thought I was giving Cuba Gooding Jr.
Where did he want to figure out how to get to his house? Like I was confused about what he wanted us to do.
Like he was not a vet in the game already. Like I don't think he's out here
hardly coherent. Who knows? I'm like, no.
Like maybe I could have asked him to buy me a drink or something, but I wasn't even thinking all that. I had already paid for the drink I was drinking. The fuck? I don't need you to give me an extra drink. Like the fuck? So you drink your vodka, so I'm gonna drink my tequila, and we gonna keep it cute.
La la la. That's hilarious.
That's my fourth sip, child. The fourth one is the port aged.
Hilarious.
Greg, why don't you go sell your meat to the nearest celebrity, okay? And let us get a coin off of you.
Okay.
I'm sure he would though. I think he would.
He would. He would. Love you, Fred, but you know you would.
Love you, Greg. That's fucking hilarious. Okay, so we creeping up in proof. Okay. Literally a nano creep. We've got a 7 years aged in port barrels is this next one. Barrel number 3788. And it is 103.2 proof. All right. Literal creep.
All right.
I like that these are all like in a similar... Ooh, the nose. These are all in a similar like proof range, so that's nice. This is way more like... I don't know, rich.
Yeah, definitely. It smells like raisins. And definitely still got that oak. Like, these are very oaky.
These are really oaky this time around. Like, really oaky. Like, you cannot escape tasting and smelling that wood. This one has way more fruit on the nose than the previous.
Giving maraschino cherries to me.
Mm-hmm.
Not just cherry.
There's like some... What is the sweet? There's the maraschino cherry. That's sweet in itself, but there's almost like a... I don't know if I want to say maple.
No. I mean, I could go Demerara.
There we go. Yeah, like a dark sugar.
Dark sugar. Sugar in the raw.
Sugar in the raw. Oh, baby, I like it raw.
Oh, baby, I like it raw.
It's the face for me. He was committed to that joint. Oh, shit.
Gosh.
Yeah, that was great.
All right.
I got that pepper and cinnamon. It's like bouncing. It's dancing like Pop Rocks in the front of my palate.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, it's nutty at the end.
Very pause. That nut. That's good. Thank you.
That was 7.
Oh, yeah, 7's a good number. Ooh, that opened up to like those cacao truffles now on the nose. It's like not that dry raw cacao. It's like some sweet in there.
Yeah.
Wow. I opened a wrap. Now, these were all selected by Take. And that's the number 8. K-E. Take. His name is Jay West. And he is known for his aficionados group, which focuses on like agave spirits, armagnacs, cognacs, that type of thing. And then he has our bourbon, which focuses on whiskeys. And we do all of his, we distribute all of his like group picks and stuff like that. So all of these are actually selects of his from Westland.
Okay.
And I say that to say I'm curious as to like, I kind of want to sit in on one of his processes of picking because I'm just like curious about his palate. Like, what makes you pick these?
I mean, because this is like so much wood. Definitely like dark chocolate truffles you're talking about. Dark chocolate powder. Nutty in a form of like...
It is definitely nutty. And it's like right at the end and it sits. Wow.
Maybe like...
What kind of nut is that?
Like no, like not roasted or anything. Almonds maybe?
Yeah. No husk either.
Yeah.
Because that husk is its own thing.
Yeah.
Wow. I almost kind of want to say pecan too. That's random and very specific.
Yeah.
It's not giving full on pecan, but
not
like
cooked, nothing, just raw.
Yeah, just raw.
Very much so. I can
raw nuts.
Raw.
It was almost giving opera.
Nice. Okay.
All right, Westland. This is some tannic shit, Westland, but I'm picking up what you're putting down. I kind of want drinks made with these, like, or maybe pouring it over like a big cube and see how it, like, what happens through that journey. It's very rare that I actually will pour any whiskey over a cube these days. I almost never do it. Just because I know that the cold kind of pulls some flavors back in. But I'm down to kind of see what happens with these. Just because I want to see, like, I don't know. The tannins are just like wild to me. Like, I immediately need water after these.
Yeah. Oh, legit.
But it speaks to the wine that's in the barrels, too. I like it.
It does. It definitely does.
I like that part. All right. We got a little transition song for y'all.
Who gon' give me up? Who gon' give me up? Who gon' give me up? Who gon' give me up?
I love black women so much.
Pull up with the Black Panthers, ain't finna do no talking. When Angela Davis walk in the room, just lay down in your coffin. On the FBI most wanted feminist civil rights leader. And if you ain't heard nothing about me, you need to turn into a reader. Who gon' get me up? I'ma sit anywhere I want. Wanna control me? No, you don't. Russell Louise McClure Parks. Let me bring my tone down before I run my pressure up and then it turn into a smackdown. I ain't like none of them. I shoot for real. And if you running too slow, heck, you might get killed. They call me Big Tubman, call me Slave, and I go beast mode. And if we got a problem, you can meet me at the railroad. For real.
Purr. Big purr.
The fuck?
Don't play with them.
The fuck?
Don't play with them.
Big Tubman.
Big Tubman. Big porks. Let's get Rosa fuck with your mammy, not me porks.
Who gonna say? Who gonna get me up? Who gonna get me up? Who gonna get me up?
Okay.
Who gonna get me up?
Shit. I'm trying to fucking. Okay. So we played that because this next topic is just the world. The world. They want to bring us back to Jim Crow so bad. Okay.
They want us.
I am going to play Amanda Seales real quick because she breaks it down very succintly. Okay.
These from college campuses.
Wait, girl. Okay. Because I want to start from the beginning. Sorry, y'all. You know, like I said, Drive doesn't want me to be great.
Right.
And now Instagram is in on the mess.
Who gonna get me up?
Who go? What? Big Tubman. Okay.
So here's some things that happened this week that you should know about. Governor Ron DeSantis wants to make it a felony if you have an undocumented immigrant in your home or car. He also introduced HB 999, and that is a bill that, if passed, will remove all black sororities and fraternities from college campuses in Florida, along with Latinx sororities and fraternities, along with gender studies, feminist studies, and Jewish studies, and more. Speaking of education, Texas officials announced a state takeover of Houston's nearly 200,000 student public school district. Yeah. Fascist long game, getting control of the schools. South Carolina Republicans proposed a bill that could subject women who have abortions to the death penalty. And Tucker Carlson and the Wall Street Journal tried to blame the Silicon Valley bank crash on diversity. Their thesis that they were too focused on hiring diverse people to see the money wasn't adding up. The math wasn't mathing.
What?
There's too much going on.
They're blaming diversity, aka the employment of black and brown people, on the fucking money drying up at the bank. How that work? Was it the black and brown people that was employed at Silicon Valley Bank that was misappropriating and misusing and misinvesting the funds or something?
I'm confused.
Because typically,
who's touching the money?
Because typically only white people are put in those positions that actually get to touch the money. Okay? You can't blame the black tellers that y'all hired to hand people their checks and take their coin.
Just what
are we talking about?
What are we really talking about?
And of course, they're doing it. Texas is going to try to do a statewide takeover to try to control the blackest city in Texas.
Like
what? Shantae, bring your ass home.
Please, girl.
I mean, granted, you ain't having no kids and you ain't put them in school, but bring your ass home.
I got another video for y'all.
Because it's not giving.
What's going on? Because a lot of this stuff, a lot of these things, these laws and stuff are being headed up by one group.
Mm-hmm.
Policy is the scariest Christian nationalist group you've never heard of.
Just about to say, the
Buckle
church.
the fuck up. For over a year now,
I don't know if we have this long as time. This is a 5-minute video.
Anti-trans, anti-LGBTQ+, anti-women, anti-BIPOC bills and laws are being passed in this country. And I've told you about the Alliance Defending Freedom, the ADF, who is behind a lot of the bills. But if they are a henchman, the Council for National Policy is the fucking mob boss. Let me tell you about them. The New York Times describes the CNP as a little-known club of a few hundred of the most powerful conservatives in the country who meet 3 times a year behind closed doors at undisclosed locations for a confidential conference. They are so secretive that you can only attend with the unanimous approval of executive committee, and members are instructed to not even refer to the organization by name like it's fucking Fight Club. And because reality is stranger than fiction, they were founded in 1981 by the author of the Left Behind series, Tim. To tell you more about them, we need to go back in the past. We have to go all the way back to 1845 when the Southern Baptist Convention was started. The Southern Baptists were created because they branched away from Baptists over slavery. Southern Baptists supported slavery. The Southern Baptist Convention remained apart from other Protestant denominations during the war, and in 1962, the Supreme Court ended public school prayer. Now they are mad. It's at this time that the Southern Baptists realized that with the shifting demographic of America, that they might be irrelevant very soon. They could not have it that way. So the Southern Baptist Church plotted to get into politics. And in 1979, Southern Baptist preacher Jerry Falwell, who was for segregation, he was vehemently opposed to racial integration in academy. He decided to convene a meeting with some other pastors, as well as Republican operative Paul Weyrich, who co-founded the Heritage Foundation, and Falwell, Weyrich, Pat Robinson, Tim LaHaye, the author of the frickin' Left Behind series, and presidential Ronald Reagan got together. They started a little 501c3 organization called the Council for National Policy, which is now a network of evangelicals, oil barons, gun lobbyists, and Republican operatives working to dismantle the social safety net and civil liberties that we have today. And some of its more prominent members today include the Koch brothers and the DeVos family. Leaders of this group have included Tony Perkins, the head of the LGBT-bashing Family Research Council, who was vice president for a year and is still on its board of governors. Tony Perkins, who once claimed that gay people recruit children and secretly published a mailing list for a candidate he was managing, from former Klan leader David Duke. Also on the CNP's board of governors is Michael Perotka. Perotka was for many years on the board of the League of the South, a neo-Confederate hate group that advocates for a newly secluded South ruled by white people. Another board member is Matt Staver, leader of the anti-LGBT Liberty Council, who has worked for the recriminalization of homosexuality and calls the Boy Scouts a playground for child abusers. He likened LGBT activists to terrorists. And there's Alan Sears, the founder of, oh look, Alliance Defending Freedom, the AD-fucking-F. The entire group seeks a fusion of fundamentalist theology with American civic life. They believe that this country was founded for Christians like them, generally natural-born citizens and white. This group owns media outlets. You might recognize this CNP member, Charlie Kirk, who runs something called Turning Point USA. The Daily Caller is also owned by members of the Council for National Policy, and so is Breitbart. Guess what other organization is a part of the CNP? The fucking National Rifle Association, the NRA. The Seven Mountains Mandates, ADF, Moms of Liberty, ALEC, they are all arms of this fucking monster, the CNP. They backed Ted Cruz on his presidential run because his dad, Rafael Cruz, was one of the founding fucking members. Amy Coney Barrett, Donald Trump, Ron DeSantis, Ted Cruz, they've all been speakers at CNP conferences. You know, those secret conferences that they're not even allowed to say the dang name of or even disclose where they're having it. Yeah. All this time, the Republicans talking about how there's a shadowy government. It was them all the fucking time. The CNP, the Council for National Policy. Remember that name. Notice it when it pops up in articles or on news stations, because that is the organization that is behind all of the shit that is trying to turn America into a white supremacist, Christian nationalist, fascist shithole. The CNP.
Is Raphael
oh my God.
a white name? I'm sorry. Is Raphael and Ted Cruz, they white?
Ted Cruz is white.
Where the fuck did his name come from?
Ted Cruz is white as fuck. Who fucking knows?
They trying to burn the world back down and start again,
y'all. Isn't it? Raphael?
Possibly, girl.
I don't know.
I would not claim to know the Bible well because I don't. So, that's our country in a nutshell, guys. You gotta laugh to keep from crying. That shit is scary.
I'm just like...
I mean, we all know about the shadowy dark figures that are behind here.
That's the archangel.
Oh, okay. But Cruz, like, okay, never mind. This shit is scary.
Well, Spanish people are conquistadors.
That's true. Spain is Europe. Mm-hmm. Never mind. Mm-hmm. I stand corrected. Shit is trash.
So
it's trash.
I played that to play.
Oh, time.
Oh yes. I played that to play. Hold on, wait. I done lost my page now. I lost the page. That y'all. Oh Lord, I'm writing in the wrong place. All this shit, just like we thought, is coming from one group of motherfuckers that have been playing the long game. Mm-hmm.
They are dedicated and committed, and they are to this shit.
They are still playing the long game, and it is just.
My fear is these motherfuckers not gonna die out fast enough, and they're gonna really raise future bigots and fucking.
I mean, they already are.
Well, yeah,
right. They already are. So it's giving. How do we even combat that? How do you even? Do you know how much money this group has?
Oh, billions, potentially trillions.
You know, and
depending on how far out this expands, like could be trillions. Wouldn't shock me.
And because they have all these things that are happening right now, that is like strong moves to move 300 steps back. Mm-hmm. It's coming from this group of people, a group of people that
who feel entitled to land that never belonged to them in the first place. You snatch this land up.
Southern Baptist, white Southern Baptist. Like, are you fucking serious? Those are the people smart enough to do this shit. Are we sure? Are we fucking sure?
I don't even think it's about smarts per se. I think it's about
fear.
It's about forging relationships. It's about establishing a system with a group of people who already feel this way. And so it's been embedded since the onset of the American government. It's been embedded. It's just that government has been infiltrated with, at least sprinkled in with a few people who actually give a fuck and have humanity and don't believe that they're entitled to this land that was stolen in the first place. Those people are sprinkled in. Then there's people who are black people, brown people, white people who don't think they're entitled to everything just because they were born white. Those people have brains and read and see and observe and use critical thinking, and so they don't necessarily agree. And so those people exist that then counteracts what these psycho people hiding in the dark are trying to do. So I'm just like
you remember y'all remember, was y'all watching what was the Netflix show about the person trying to become a president?
Person trying to become where it was like in school?
No.
Oh, you talking about House of Cards?
House of Cards,
girl. Again, dark and seedy. Yeah,
and they had those meetings in the woods or whatever, where all the people. Do you think they were talking about the CMP?
Probably. Art imitates life, imitating art, imitating life.
There's a what do you think the main reason that Wire never did a DC version? The Wire.
Oh,
because you know they wanted to.
Yeah, too close to home. Too close to home. The same reason why, like, reality TV, it's hard to do it in DC, or why it was hard to do Real Housewives in DC. Let me say that, because the housewives they were focusing on had political ties, and this couple fucking snuck into a fucking state dinner, and it was like a wrap after that. That's why they had to go out to Potomac, fucking Maryland. Because
politics is trash.
They don't want cameras shining a light on how shit really goes down. They want us to believe what they tell us to believe.
Well, because that's the only way that you
can control people
and control history.
Yeah, for sure.
Literally word of mouth. I just feel like, and more I think about how
Florida and Texas trying to control all the history, honey. They're trying to erase history. Fuck control it.
The truth. What do you mean? What I tell you is the truth. And you're like, what? But no, now that we got these cameras, like, no, it's not. And yet there's still people that are like, yes, it is. And that's what is just like baffling.
People believe what they want to
about the human race.
Yep, people believe
Y'all
what they want to.
Weird.
People believe what
we're all weird.
Them.
I find myself. I either Johnathan Majors. Like,
true.
I find myself
on some scale or another. We all have things we just don't want to believe or do want to believe.
Yeah.
For the sake of feeling better about it, but.
It just is so exhausting.
It is exhausting
to know that there's so many people doing so much work to make sure that they are reigning supreme.
I'm ready to move to Aruba.
Aruba's dumb as fuck, but shy. Who knows the fuck going on in that shit? You call yourself one happy island,
right? But at least their laws is geared towards humanity.
Oh, they are. That is true.
They have some very humane laws,
they
and
do,
that much I can, because no country's perfect.
You
but
know how many people we ran into that was like, I only work. I never get to go to these beaches.
Yeah, that's wild. That is that island mentality too, though. Like, because they're like that in Dominican, they're like that in Mexico. Well, yeah, they are. They're like that in like the islands like Barbados.
Go to the monuments, so
I really don't.
So I
don't go to the monuments. I do go to the museums, but I don't go to like the Lincoln Memorial and shit like that. Like I'm not that girl. I'm not interested for real. But also don't really care to see statues of white men. So. That's just not in my wheelhouse of interests.
I think that if I had a beach nearby, I would enjoy it.
I would go. If we had a beach nearby, I would absolutely go. Don't let me live in Miami. Child, I would never be the same skin tone again.
Oh my gosh.
Like permanent tan.
I know. I feel like I still kind of have mine, but who knows?
I definitely still have mine. Especially with this blonde creeping back out. I can definitely tell I still have tan. And I'm not mad. But Aruba is sticking to my skin.
Things like that just...
It scares me. I'm just ready to like not live here.
I'm so ready.
Like this country literally hates every part of my existence, and I don't know how to rationalize raising kids in a world like that.
That's so real.
Like
that's very, very real.
I am black. I am a woman, and I am queer as fuck.
Yeah.
And I have a fucking brain that I utilize, and I have an opinion I'm not scared to share.
Yeah.
That, to them, is like the devil.
Like, we gotta go.
Like, I was gonna keep convincing my wife, we need to go ahead and put away this move out of the country reserve.
But like, what?
And it's like, where the fuck do I even save my money now? Because now I can't trust the banks.
I mean, I'm okay. People that want to make a change, make a secret group.
How about go
do the same thing.
Buy some fucking acres and fucking declare yourself a separate land.
Fuck it,
and do that.
Do it.
Like,
go do it.
Don't try to change the entire country to fit.
Let's just combat a secret group with a secret group. Why not?
I mean, yes.
Like that seems like the only war that needs to be
had. Maybe that group does exist, and we just don't know because it's secret.
Well, hurry up.
I hope so. I'm gonna pray on that group. I'm gonna pray for the counter secret group.
We need a counter secret group where we can be like, oh, look, it's like vigilante status. Look, they fall back.
Right? Like, can we get a mole?
Like, can we
into the?
You know, actually, no. Just stay secret and do the work like a Batman.
Just do the work. Yeah, don't come out. Don't come
like
out.
A Dark Knight.
Yeah, literally.
We need a Dark Knight of the political.
I'm okay with you hiding in the shadows to do the good work,
please. Somebody,
because sometimes you gotta fight dark with dark. You gotta be
feeling like we all getting got. That's what it feels like.
No bullshit.
We're all getting got, and in about 10, 20 years, it's gonna be the 60s again. I don't got time for this again. Don't have time.
When I tell you this generation is not built for no Jim Crow,
bitch,
it's not giving that. I feel like honestly it'd be on some mutiny shit before it'll get there. Not even gonna hold you. Like that's going to negatively affect too many people. For there not to be some sort of like uprising as a response. Because like, there's just no way. There's just no way.
Florida's
trash. Like, y'all need to go ahead and just put some walls around Florida. Like the walls got put between us and Mexico. And let them be their own, and throw Texas in that bitch. Put Texas and Florida in their own walls. and let them do what they want to do for them.
Doing, yo.
Cause I'm not dying to go visit Texas anyway. If I had friends living there, I wouldn't even think about it. So
I just don't understand why there aren't the good guys that are ruthless. Like,
good ruthless guys.
Yeah, where are those people?
Facts. We need them. Where y'all at?
What's going on?
Like
this, we can no longer be
Zimmerman still walking the earth
and grace with these motherfuckers. This
tired
is getting too aggressive.
I don't get it.
It's getting too aggressive.
It's too aggressive. I don't get it.
Let's do this last sip.
Child. Yes, because at this point, I might throw all these back like a fucking shot.
Because that was every time I watch that video, that was like the 5th time I've watched that video. And
I mean, it's a lot of information. Like,
I was just like, yo, this shit really like, it's too deep.
It really is.
The ties are too deep.
It's so
scary. And if they got all them branches, what makes you feel like they're not more branches that are just subsets of subsets of subsets?
Yeah, facts. That's basically what she was listing off, all the subsets. Fucking moms for liberty. You guys are raising fucking children believing this bullshit.
It's the NRA by itself. It's like all these things that you think are just them.
Like, no, they're all tied together to serve a similar goal.
That's how I feel about that.
Girl.
It's too much.
That shit is scary.
Let's get out of here because I
Our
gotta
fifth and final sip.
Let's do this.
Yes, I'm hungry as shit. Our fifth and final sip is single malt from Westland, aged for 7 years in Banyuls barrels. That is a French dessert wine. And this one is 102.8 proof, so still same family in terms of proof. And for those who have never heard of Banyuls, because this is my first time, it is spelled Banyuls, so you can Google it. But it is a French dessert wine.
Okay.
So we're still in the dessert wine family.
Still very woodsy.
Another one that's like, very much, all of these are giving like wood first. A good wood.
Wood.
Still give some pepper. When I smell it from like the very top of the glass, I get chocolate. You see prune. Ooh. And you know what? Prune kind of has like a rich kind of like, yeah.
Chocolate.
Yeah, it's definitely got the chocolate.
Kind of gluey.
Is it kind of gluey?
Yeah.
Like Elmer's, or we're talking glue stick?
Maybe like adhesive, if that makes any sense.
Okay.
Of some sort. I don't know how to explain that. Something that makes things stick together.
Sticky icky.
That may just be the wood smell, though, too. Sometimes that wood makes me feel that way for some reason.
Mm-hmm. When they're putting barrels together, right? Besides the metal rings that go around them, is anything else keeping the staves together?
Nope.
Okay, I didn't think so.
Have you been to a cooperage?
I've not been to a cooperage yet.
You should do that if you can have the time.
Oh, yeah.
It's so
I need to.
Much fun. It's fun in the way of like, wow, this is like you line them up, and then there's like one smaller piece that kind of gets them all together, and then it's just the rings.
Wow. Yeah, I want to see that in person.
Yeah.
I want to see him toast it.
Yeah.
I want to see him do all the things.
Nick can...
Yeah, I'm asking if you could recommend me to a cooperage to go to. I should do that Wednesday.
Yeah. I don't know. They did it for camp. I don't know if they do it like all the time.
All the time.
Just like, let me go see a cooperage, but they might be able to.
I might be able to finesse something.
Definitely chocolate. This is just, it's a lot of wood.
This one's oaky as fuck, y'all.
Yeah, it's so much going on. Just licking the stave.
I definitely just licking the stave.
5?
Yes, please. Actually, I'll do the 7. Thank you, Peach.
Yes.
Oaky as fuck.
Goddamn.
I'd definitely be doing that to myself. If you were to make a cocktail with any of these, what is it giving to you? Like
old fashions.
I was thinking old fashioned in my
Black
head.
Manhattan.
Like, ooh.
I think Black Manhattan would be really nice also.
Black Manhattan, yes.
I think Gold Rushes would be nice with these.
Gold Rush would be great with these. Yes, some good old honey syrup. I love
Gold
Rushes.
Right now.
I don't make enough Gold Rushes. I also don't make a lot of whiskey cocktails because I drink so much of it straight that by the time it's time for a cocktail, I'm going straight to like tequila. At least at home. And gin, because I love dirty martinis.
That is bitter.
I want a Bloody Mary when I get home. I'm not gonna hold you.
That sounds good.
I got some great Bloody Mary mix from Catoctin Creek. It was delicious.
Oh, nice.
They have a Chesapeake Bloody Mary mix, so they got that Old Bay going on in there.
That sounds really good. Okay, my phone.
Shout out to Becky and Scott. I love
yes,
y'all. Becky
y'all.
is fab. And she just be in the cut, not doing too much. I love it.
So I went to a couple of new places to eat, y'all. I know we haven't done it.
Where we eating? Where we eating? Ooh, ooh. Where we eating? What? Where we eating? Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So there's a new place that opened up next to Allegory, next to the Eden Hotel, called Parlor Victoria. It's actually attached to the Moxie Hotel.
Oh, okay.
And it is seafood based. It's a beautiful space. I haven't really eaten there. I had their happy hour crawfish hush puppy thing. It was a little dry. I did still like the flavor of the crawfish, but the hush puppy was, I wanted it to be a little bit more moist than it was.
Yeah.
But it was nice. Yesterday I had a little time before I got picked up, so I went over and I had their fried oysters. Those were delicious.
Ooh.
And then I also had their broccolini, side of their broccolini, which I also really enjoyed too. It was really fresh. It had like, I don't think it was mashed potato. It had some like root vegetable like mash at the bottom. And their drinks are okay. You know, I'm not going to say they're bad. I'm not going to say they're good, but they do the job.
They do the job.
But they have such a big seafood menu that I really want to go in there and really dine one day.
Okay, I want to go.
It's a beautiful space. It is expensive.
I bet it is. We'll give it a location.
They're about to open the Moxie rooftop.
Okay.
That's going to be agave bar focused. I think so Parlor Victoria has 2 floors. I think their top floor is a whiskey bar focus. And then the rooftop is going to be called something else, I believe. And that's going to be an agave focus. And the rooftop is beautiful. It's
with them focusing on whiskey and agave, it's gonna be pricey.
It's gonna be a problem though. It's gonna be pricey, but it's gonna be like K Street trying to come back. It's gonna be like a nice little. You want to have a good brunch bop. You can do you a park brunch. Head to Wild Days. Head to their rooftop.
I've never eaten at park.
Me neither, but I heard their food is
never
good.
eaten at park. I kind of missed the transition when it stopped being a club and started being a restaurant.
And it's still kind of club restaurant thing, but yeah. Mostly restaurant now.
Maybe a little drunk brunch at park.
Who knows? Okay. But I got this Saturday off. I've been thinking if I'm going to brunch out. I heard about this new place, not new, but a place called Lincoln. Have you heard of it? Supposedly it's $59. All you can eat, all you can drink.
Oh. Well, if you just had to do brunch, let me know.
And no buffet. It's like...
Oh, God.
Yes, right?
I hate a buffet.
Like, let's just go.
Let's go on Saturday. Okay,
sounds
good.
Great.
I love when you're off on a Saturday.
Yes, I took off. And Deke was like, do you need it off? I'm like, yeah, I need it off. Because I'm not about to work till 3 a.m. and try to get on the plane.
Yeah.
No. And then I did menu murder at Chang Chang.
Oh, yeah, how was that?
Amazing. It was Chinese food. It was really good Chinese food. Like, even brought it back and it was still good. It was good the next day. I want to take you there. It was really fucking good.
I love
but
some
of
good
course,
Chinese food.
Too much fucking food on the table again.
Of course.
As always. But yeah, that's the 2 new places I've been to.
How pricey was the murder this time?
We each paid $270.
Oh, it's $270.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was 10 of us.
Yeah, okay. Because I know like the last one y'all did, it was a lot higher than that.
I think last time we did like 3 something maybe.
No, 2 something maybe.
Yeah,
okay.
2 something is great. I was prepared to pay up to like $350 if I had to. But it's like you're ordering the whole menu and you around people that drink, so it's like you gotta do what you gotta do. But yeah,
did y'all do wine cocktails? What y'all do?
We did their we did a lot of Baijiu.
Okay,
Baijiu cocktails.
Was it yummy?
The cocktails were fine. It was like mine was like way too Baijiu forward.
Okay,
and I had
that's
the gin
why I was
one.
wondering.
The gin one was fine, but then I had their prosecco, which was fucking delicious.
Ooh.
The glass of prosecco was really good, and then we had shots of Baijiu. It was good. The food was good. They had this walnut shrimp. It was the perfect crunch to juicy, big jumbo shrimp. Like,
yes,
like,
God.
It was so good. It was so good.
Okay, Chang Chang, I want to go.
Yeah, Chang Chang is nice. That's like downtown 19th Street. But yeah, y'all. That's all we got today.
That's the show, folks.
My favorite.
What do I have? I don't even know if I have a favorite per se. Ooh, this first one like opened up to like caramel.
Ooh,
wow.
Jesus, I'm just a spilling bitch.
Wow. That's interesting.
Do you smell that? It's like perfume. Like
yeah.
Auntie's.
I smell perfume and caramel.
It's weird.
That opened up really interesting. This one opened up to more. Ooh, wait. More chocolate and something else. Okay, so far nose-wise, this is my fave.
I think the fourth one is my fave. No,
still my fave. Ooh, 3 opened up nicely. I mean,
yeah.
No, 4 opened up nicely too. Okay, hold up now.
A little taste. We'll see. But we want to thank y'all so much. Of course, once again, please subscribe, comment. Let us know what you want us to talk about, what you want us to taste.
Yes. Let us know if you have any questions about anything.
Thank y'all for listening.
These will be available. Oh, I forgot. These will be available on Sealbox after they release to the Our Bourbon group. Use the promo code SOUL.
Yes.
For free shipping on any orders from Sealbox.com or the Sealbox app.
Yes.
We appreciate your viewership, your listenership, and your loving ship and virtual friendship.
Yes.
and that's all, folks.
Bye, y'all. Cheers.
Purr. You better echo. You better echo. Peace. I just want to